Zerker stance coming out. Sony might be able to get that intercept
Ooh,
off to
he's gonna
zero.
get the charge.
And if not,
charge,
Sony's
yes.
in a great spot anyway. Intercept lands. Sony looking
Come
like
on,
a professional
come on.
here today.
There it is.
Lepan
using a flask. Not
right
Lepan. What the fuck am I thinking?
Zeroji
Zero
is
using
no
a flask.
slouch. I mean, this guy has been on fire all tournament.
That's it.
And just like that,
what
Sony
a
pops
blowout.
the hell off
Whoa, what
on
a
Zeroji,
blowout.
who has
Oh
been
my
putting on a
God.
clinic. all
Zero got
tournament
zeroed.
long. Wow.
It is what it is.
Unbelievable performance by Sony. Unbelievable performance by Zeroji.
There it is.
In this tournament,
dude,
so far.
I was
this has
so
been absolutely
scared.
Incredible.
I was
Absolutely
scared. I thought
incredible
Sony was
job,
going to die.
by Sony in this duel, and wow,
God
that
damn.
ended quick.
Tournament with
Just for
Arcanine Reaper.
context,
Yep.
Zero guys finished very high on the Hunter bracket yesterday. Into today's first matchup was a Warrior. Zero took out the Warrior, no problem.
Yep.
Next, Zero took out Peo as another melee player.
No problem.
No problem.
Yep.
Next, Zero,
Got
is going into Sony. And from
absolutely
Zero's perspective,
fucked.
it's like, oh, another
He got
Warrior.
absolutely
Business
fucked
as usual.
by
Let me
Sony.
kill another melee player. And Sony has a whole different game plan. Zero just wasn't ready for it. Sony took him out. I mean, it wasn't even close. Next up, we have the Druid Mirror.
This is probably going to be the most intense match we ever have.
In the next round, we're going to have Sony against Madnox. And once again, if I was Madnox, I'd be like,
Yep.
damn it.
Druid
I have to
versus
fight
Druid.
Sony, man.
That's a tough one, man.
It's a tough one.
That's
it's a very,
brutal.
very tough one.
That is bad.
In that next matchup, we have the Druid Mirror. I am going to go take a quick restroom break. It's fun. So I will
right ahead.
drop it to you.
Yeah, there it is.
Go right ahead. Yeah, man. To see Sony
All right, let's see it.
perform as well as he has, and to see Warriors perform as well as they have all tournament
It's
has
so
been
good,
absolutely unbelievable. And we've got a Druid mirror here. Gordon going with what I believe is like a Feral Resto hybrid versus Moonfire Beams, Moonfire Spam build, the balance hybrid build. So I really wish we
I
had
feel
Sony
like,
here for this one,
I feel
'cause
like
he
MFB
knows
wins
this
it.
better than anybody. But
Yeah, I think MFB wins this. What do you guys think?
So, Gordon.
No,
is
Gordon
in stealth,
plays
waiting for
super
Moonfire
offensive.
Beam,
I could see this game ending
to
fast.
See what they're doing. Moonfire is just sitting in bear form, and just chilling.
Yeah, I could see this game ending
wonder
fast, no
what
problem.
The strat is going to be here. Seeing two, it is a mirror, but it's a mirror with two different builds. Gordon opening up with a pounce, the Fairy Fire into the bear form.
Hibernate.
Moonfire coming out with a War Stomp into a Hibernate.
Gordon gets out of it to
shifts
stop
out,
the
and whenever he
Hibernate.
shifts out, he avoids the
Holy
Hibernate.
shit.
But of
MFB
course,
with
he
the
does
sleep?
burn mana doing so. He gets slept. Moonfire coming out and hitting a regrowth,
Jesus.
trying to heal up, keep his health high, and he has the bear off peasant collar out, and he's casting
what is he
Starfire trying to kill the
doing? What
pet.
is he
It looks like, or
doing,
no,
bro?
it's,
What is
excuse
he
me,
trying to do?
he's engaging on Gordon here.
Whoa,
Gordon uses his
Gordon, dude, I think
Tidal
Gordon
Charm,
wins.
Gets back to him,
Bro,
and you are
Gordon
not
is
gonna be able
just-
to kite. Really,
Gordon's
Moonfire's
just a
strength
wild
here is going
animal.
to be the
MFB
ability
is a druid.
the ability
It's
to
not-
kite
it's no
in
diff-
most duels. Whereas now,
No
when you're
comparison
facing
to
another
animal.
druid, they're going to
The
be
MFB
stuck on
is
top
a
of
real
each other
cat, yep.
constantly. So
Gordon is just deep dicking
Moonfire
him.
doesn't have the same ability to be able to get at range, get a range advantage against Gordon.
Is that no message, or
Being
did
a
you
deeper
just
feral
now
Gordon is the
message?
dominant
Are you
cat.
still
Yeah,
there?
He is the
What's up,
alpha
Dad?
cat.
I think is going to have an advantage here. Moonfire is starting to separate a little bit, but it's not going to be quite
Furry
enough.
convention.
I was in the middle of something. I don't know if that's an old message.
He's under 40% already.
Round
It looks
two.
like he popped a mana potion and
Who
was
killed
able to
PS0?
get his mana back up.
A hunter, I think.
Gordon's mana we'll
Mez.
see whenever he switches out of form.
Yeah.
And Moonfire sitting in bear form. He has the
Dude,
bleeds
Gordon
ticking
is
on him.
just-
He has the
Bro,
the
Gordon
bleed
is
damage
so
ticking through from
aggressive.
cat
Holy
form,
shit,
which is
bro,
going to cut
Gordon.
directly through his armor whenever Moonfire goes into bear form, and he is just ticking him away with
Jesus.
dots, keeping that Fairy Fire up for his physical damage, hitting the Moonfires whenever he can, just constantly ticking away at his health. Getting the big
And
bash,
the
getting
bomb-
into the
dude,
arcane bomb,
Gordon is
stunning into
insane.
the arcane bomb is going to allow him to hit it. It's
Bro,
very
what
hard
the
to hit an
fuck?
arcane bomb on a druid.
And then he
Moonfire
stuns
is
him?
low. He is currently at 22%
He's gonna try and do
with
like
a
the
rocket
Starfire?
helm. And Gordon
Getting ready to go
is
trick-or-treating?
ready to tee off on him. He's probably going to go for a
Oh,
re-stealth
no.
pounce.
What did
out of
Jalen dress
form.
up as?
Let's see what happens here. Is he
What did
able to
Jalen dress up
finish?
as?
Boom! There it is. Great job.
Dude, these
by
matches are
Gordon
so quick.
Ramsay. Great job by
What
Gordon Ramsay.
the
Just like we
fuck?
suspected, he was going to have the advantage in that duel against
What
Moonfire's
the
balanced
fuck?
hybrid build. Not being able to take advantage of his ability to kite,
Dude,
which he
Gordon-
normally can against the other classes. However, not in
Gordon
this case
is
against
really
Gordon
good.
Ramsay's,
What the
feral
That's
druid.
insane. Dude, we
Oh my
thought this match
gosh,
was
it's
going to last
already
for like an
over?
hour.
I was
yeah.
expecting the Druid Mirror to go forever.
Yeah,
Well,
it's done.
I think it would have if they were the same spec.
Okay.
Gordon is
Because
cooking.
Gordon
Yeah,
was playing
dude.
that feral build.
Holy
so that,
shit.
So he wasn't able to get
He
away.
just pops
Moonfire
off.
wasn't
Bro,
able to get
he's
away.
so aggressive.
Wow.
It's
so Gordon
nuts.
just slayed it. So Gordon's moving on. That's pretty important for the bracket
God
as well. You know, seeing a druid up there is great because with a lot of different
Hydra.
warriors and warlocks and stuff. I'm curious how like Gordon's going to do against a super great warlock or something like that. But it's good to see his name
I'm gonna
so
be
high.
honest,
We
I think
have
Hydra wins.
Hydra versus Jay up next. Hydra got that win against Lapon with the unfortunate circumstance, but Hydra gets to kind of prove himself against another warrior here.
I think
Lapon
would have lost to Hydra either way.
Have that
to be
same
honest.
type of strategy.
Like I don't think it would have made a
debuffs
difference
or anything like that. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, absolutely. And the winner of this duel will face Gordon
Like
Ramsay.
Hydra is way better geared.
Yeah,
I think
and that'll
Hydra
be
is like a
another
higher
great
skill
matchup.
player.
If I'm Gordon, I could either fight
Hydra's
a priest or I can fight a warrior.
Lapon's good, but like
both of those seem hard from the druid pov. But man, warriors have just
Hydra
been doing
loses
so
to
well in
Warrior
the tournament.
100%.
I don't know if I'd want to fight a warrior, especially as Feral, like going head
Hydra is a wizard of old.
with
Yeah,
that
he is.
warrior as the Feral. So maybe I'm actually rooting for Hydra here. Dual flag has been dropped.
All right, well, let's see what happens.
Competitors 10 yards from the flag, as per the rules. Gonna get it started here shortly. Looks like Jay has 57 rage.
Ooh,
Probably wants
he gets
to
to
start any
charge.
second, and there he goes. Improved
Arcane
hamstring
bomb.
right away.
Oh,
Arcane
man.
bomb lands. I love the opener.
Bro, is he gonna
We have
pop
the
a
Shadow
wreck?
Reflector
Oh, he got
pop
wrecked.
And the enrage for
He
the
wrecked.
fear. So the fear breaks instantly.
JMBY's got
Hydra
wreck up. Let's
just
go. Come on.
turtling and shielding
Bro.
himself and waiting for the next fear to give himself
Kill
a
him.
relief from the unrelenting
This
damage
mic's
of
working.
Jay.
Where's the audio?
Stop it.
Mic's working? Yeah,
Jay,
mic's
a
working.
lot of what we see with Warriors is similar with,
Bro,
with
he shut
Warriors
that
to
down.
Warlocks is a
Hydra
little bit similar
shut
to
that the fuck
Warriors
down.
with Shadow Priest.
He already
being able to
mana
avoid those
potioned. Hydra
fears,
is
that Psychic
smart.
Scream is going to be a pretty big deal. But these black
Whoa, what am I doing here?
brutal,
He's just
man.
running
The
it out.
blackout procs stacking
Shadow
up against Jay,
resistance
allowing him
potion,
to
you
get
see
so
that?
much, allowing Hydra to get so much distance.
So now he's gonna be able to soak
Jay
like
closing the
3,000
gap,
damage.
getting in there, charging in there, and
Bro.
being able to stick to him as much as
Bro,
possible. Hydra
there it is,
just
there it is, there it
spamming
is.
Dispels, trying to make sure Jay has as few
All right.
buffs as possible. He gets his
He's got
Mind
the
Flare
shield.
pummeled, Shadow Lock.
Dude, Hydra is
and he
just...
will be able to fear
Hydra's
again
at
very, very
100%.
soon. Very shortly, he will be able to fear again.
I think Jay is playing undead despite looking like a human currently. There's the tuber. The kick looks like it either missed or actually missed. And then Jay's at 15% life already.
Jay's
Wow, Hydra is just mind playing him down. Is that going to be it? Oh my gosh, Hydra came to play. Look at that. He's just killing him in the opener. I was expecting
This guy is a wizard
lot
of
different
old.
duel than that. Hydra, I mean, I was going to say earn my respect. Hydra, you already had my respect. But now he's the Warrior Slayer,
Yes.
taking them all out. Hydra is going to be making
Yes.
it
This
to the
dude
next
is-
round.
I told you,
Congratulations.
man.
That was a
Lapan would not have
masterclass
stood
of
a
a Shadow
chance.
Priest. That didn't even look close. Hydra was
It
like, you know
wasn't.
what? I'll just pretend I'm
just
PvEing
the way
here
it is.
and mind flay the warrior down.
Yeah, he was just doing his-
the casters
it's
say
like, you
warriors
know,
are raid bosses.
whether
well, I'll
he's
treat him
killing
like
a
a raid
warrior,
boss and min-max
Ragnaros,
my
Kel'Thuzad.
PvE damage.
Whatever.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, that was amazing. I mean, the fact that he just stood
It's just
in
the way
there
it
the
is.
entire time and just was spamming Mind Flay, and he like it was a DPS.
Yeah, Hydra's
race,
insane.
and he was not able to. Jay was not able to out DPS him straight up. I mean, that was insane. No need
that's-
to kite, no need to do nothing.
No,
It's
he's
not what you
insane.
would really expect, right? Like you would expect, okay, if
JM
a priest is going to stand still
JMY
against
should have
a
stacked
warrior,
Sunders on him.
the warrior's going to rip right through the
You
priest.
can only
and
beat him if you
Jay
have
had
5
trouble building
Sunders.
rage,
If you
and
go
Jay had
back and you
trouble
watch the
connecting
Swifty video
damage.
from
I think
2005, Swifty beat the
pummel,
Shadow
did it just
Priest
miss?
with Sunders.
I don't know if it missed or if it like missed, right? Like,
Remember that?
And yeah, it just didn't land, and Hydra just trained him down. It was crazy. That the Shadow Priest have that Shadow form, which is
Yeah, dude, Swifty
physical
had the
damage reduction, I
blueprint
believe 20%
years
and,
ago.
Just tanked the damage and killed him.
JMB just
Next
didn't
up,
listen.
Big Sad versus Infestors. Both of these
is-
players
yeah,
had a
Big
great,
Sad's about to be Big Sad.
great showing
Infestors
today.
is gonna farm the fuck out of
We've seen Warlocks just do
I
really
mean,
well in
Infestors
general.
literally just
Shaman's
beat
going
a
in pretty
multi-rank 1
fast.
Gladiator.
If we can get an inspect on Big Sad, it'd be great.
I don't even know
to
what Big
see
Sad
the,
is. Maybe Big
the
Sad's
talents,
also
the
multi-rank
gear.
one. Ooh,
Looks
look
like
at
that
gear.
two-hander is
Ooh,
equipped. We have that Shadow Reflector on. The Glimmering Mithril Insignia
Look at
for the
that.
Fear
Yep, of
immunity for
course. It
30
won't matter.
seconds. We have
It won't
big
matter.
5-set
Nobody gives
or
a shit.
6-set pieces gear on. We have the 100 HP Libram. A Mithril Insignia from the blacksmithing
excuse me.
makes all the difference. As Fear immunity for 30 seconds into a Warlock. I mean, that's the item you want if you're Big Sad.
Yep.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Warlock
that
wins
thing
it.
Is,
It's just
that thing is
it's just
so,
the way
so
it is,
strong.
guys.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
I've had it
That's just the
myself
way it
when I was
is.
playing Classic, and I mean, when I was playing Vanilla, and it's just such a powerful tool.
We have the Goblin Rocket Helm charge right off the bat
Infestors.
from
Oh,
Infestor,
yeah,
killing
Infestor.
all of
Yeah,
the
you're right.
totems,
This is Infestor.
building some distance as well. Looks like the Warlock will probably want to swap the
Big
helm. So
Sad.
drop combat,
Ooh.
swap off that helm now that it's on
Fear
cooldown. No
as
reason to
well.
keep it on. So right there, he probably swapped. We get the Fear
Yep.
casted with the Curse of Tongues.
Oh,
Fear might have
man. He's
resisted
not letting
Curse
him
of
do
Tongues
shit.
lands. not what you want to
Stuns
see.
him?
You have the title
This is a
charm
little bit
connecting
weird.
from
Why doesn't
Infestor
he-
into the full fear. This one doesn't resist.
That's odd.
19
Okay, oh, there we go,
seconds
there we go, there we
CC
go.
From the Warlock, of course, the damage and the heartbeat will make it
Jesus,
break
bro,
a little sooner.
Infestors, look
Train
at him.
mana's coming out. Looks like Infestor's
Big
sticking
Sad's
to
got the
strategy of
trinket up.
burning the mana of the
30
Shaman
seconds fear immune
and
with that
trying not to
trinket.
die in the meantime.
30 seconds fear immunity.
Yeah, I mean, the Big Sad, as you can see, he's trying to stick to him as much as possible. Trying to stick as close to him as
There
possible.
it is.
not
There it
only
is.
for,
Infestors, bro. Like,
I mean, this is excuse me. This
I'm
is,
gonna
he's
be
an enhanced
honest,
shaman,
like,
so he's
Big Sad
trying
is
to come
doing
in,
pretty
trying
well.
to get that big win free procs on him, trying to do the big burst damage that enhanced
Like, he
shaman's
really
trying to
is.
do. And
Infestors
really just keep
is
it on
kind of
him.
getting rinsed.
He fakes the Earth Shock, able to get the fear out right here.
Oh, that fear wasn't
Nice
enough.
coil
He
into the
ground-
CC combo.
Ooh, look at
Wand's
that.
coming down to kill the
Infestors
totems.
gets
Another
the
arcane bomb drops.
Oh,
Does it
bro,
land? It
Infestors
looks
is
like
done.
evasion from Big Sad on the bomb, which is great. Another
Big Sad
arcane
is
bomb
Big
down
Sad.
to
Get
Warlock.
fucked.
This
The
one
pet's
lands.
almost
That's a
dead. The
5
pet's
second
almost dead.
silence. That kind of turns the tides. Hellstone
It's gonna kill the
top
pet
him
right
off
here.
a little bit there. Life
Yeah,
taps
pet's
will
down.
surely have to come out. Big.
He has to
chain
resummon a
lightning
pet.
from Big Sad.
Dude, Big Sad is
Infestor
so far ahead
popping
right
that
now.
with a
Big Sad
Knockout
is, like,
Elixir. Urshot
insanely
coming in.
far
Big
ahead.
Sad looking to close it off. Infestor's pet
He
is
is
dead.
so-
He fell Dom summons another one.
He doesn't
Almost
summon
expected a Voidwalker for the
yeah.
shield to come out because Infestor is so low. There's another life tap. Almost no mana to work
he's
with. Big
actually
Sad
gonna
in hot
beat a
pursuit.
Warlock.
Infestor's gonna fall. It looks like he's gonna fall. That's a flask. Puts him
Oh,
back
he didn't
to
use-
17%
he didn't use
life.
Urshot. He
3
didn't use it.
flasks
He didn't
allowed
use it.
per
Oh, he
day.
did.
Infestor gets Urshot. He fakes the cast, re-fears. Big Sad's not
But
happy
guys-
with that. Fear breaks early.
Guys,
Infestor
it is a
on the
Warlock.
run. Curse of
It is a
Agony taking
Warlock.
down Big Sad.
He
I mean, it is
can't do
close.
anything.
Frost Shock lands.
Big
Big
Sad
Sad
can
closed the
auto
gap.
him.
A couple more auto
Oh,
swings.
that was a
Could
win
finish it
Fury.
off. Infestor
That
at
was a
2%
win
off
Fury.
To the life tap. Are you kidding me? Another
He
fear.
fears him.
Oh my gosh, Infestor's 1%. I can't believe he went for the life tap there, Infestor. You gotta run, bro.
I don't
You
know
gotta
how
run.
he's alive
No
right now,
way.
man.
No
This is
fucking
nuts.
way.
If Infestor takes any damage at all, he's dead. The pet is
How
running
is
after
this
the
even
shaman.
possible?
Shaman mana pots back up instead of the health pot, which is also another crazy
Come on,
play.
Big
The
Sad.
chain
Take him
lightning being
out.
Casted, decides to frost shock. That's gonna be it.
No!
Magic
the
dust! Magic dust!
Oh, it breaks!
Casted the fear. He should have casted the
There it is.
Is that a tremor?
Dude.
He tremored the magic dust as fan. He tremored it.
Dude, that's amazing, dude. The tremor totem breaking the magic dust. Huge, man.
He pre-tremored.
Unbelievable play by Big Sad. Unbelievable, dude.
Wow.
Holy hell, dude.
That guy is a god.
Big Sad taking out
Dude, that
Infestor,
shaman,
one of
he
the
lost
top
his character,
warlocks
yep.
in the tournament.
That's it. It's done.
Wow.
Bro, that
Unbelievable.
magic dust is an instant cast ability. Just for context for everyone in the chat. It's not like the Warlock was casting a fear and he threw down a tremor. That's not what happened. Magic dust is an instant ability.
Jesus.
You get it from the elementals in Westfall. All right,
Snuts
it's
should
20
be
seconds
scared,
sleep.
Jaylon,
The
than this
sleep
guy?
can break to
Yeah.
the tremor pulses.
But
The
Snuts
shaman had
is
the
a,
foresight of this magic dust could
Snuts
come.
is probably gonna play a
if
bit
I get
differently.
CC'd, the Warlock can reset. Let me throw down the tremor on the instant cast.
He's
It's-
also
it's
fake
similar to,
casting
like,
fear?
Deafening a
Yeah, he
Blind.
was.
Really well played.
Shaman's gonna
from the
lose? I
shaman
know,
there.
dude, I thought
Definitely
Shaman was gonna lose
deserves
for
to
sure.
advance to the next round. We
I
do
did.
see a Warlock indeed fallen. Oh my gosh.
J-Law
Dude, we have
versus
Snuts versus
Snuts.
Jaylaw next. This might be the biggest match of the day.
Oh boy.
This could
I mean,
spell
this
out.
Is,
Oh
this could
boy.
change the outcome of the entire tournament.
And
This
here
is,
it
I
comes.
believe, is this the first warrior that Snuts has fought?
I think it might be.
No, second, I think. But
Second warrior. But it's the first today.
All right.
J-Law is
Here we go.
a top flight warrior. I mean, this is going to be one hell of
be
a
nuts.
matchup. Snuts, one of the greats. J-Law, one of the great
Alrighty.
warriors. I mean, this is going to be.
I'm
This is the
fucking
one
ready
to
for
watch,
this.
man. You do not want to miss this duel
we go.
right here.
What do you mean,
I know
tool?
Miss this.
I know Zico's tuning in right now.
Why is he a tool?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
if J-Law wins, Zico has a great shot at winning this whole
Yep.
thing. If Snuts wins, Zico has to fight Snuts. You know, eventually, probably. And
All right, here it comes.
Why you hate that
the
guy?
whole tournament hinges on this.
What do you
match.
do?
If the Warrior takes out
Ooh,
Snuts.
Snuts
Here
gets
it
him
is.
right there.
Dual flags dropped. I can't wait. Snuts
Ooh,
trading the
a
opener.
different curse.
The pet is out, so we can sack the pet for the shield. No Fell
Yep.
Hunter here. Okay, we
What's he
have the
doing?
charge being expended from J-Law and the helm being expended from Snuts. Snuts dropping combat, swapping helms, keeping J-Law in
Ooh,
combat.
that's
Charge.
really bad.
All he does is be negative on others.
To respond beautifully played.
Oh, he
and
keeps him in
responded to
battle
from
stance.
Snuts here.
That's not like-
Kept him in battle stance.
I don't know. I don't know if he says something you don't like, but that's not like he's not like a
He
whole
kept him in
negative
battle stance,
person.
and then he
J-Law
death
cannot
coiled him
connect for
into
even
a fear
second,
because he had
because
fat
if he
bomb.
does, Snuts is going to get ripped with that J-Law damage.
Plus, it's just content. Like, you know, it's for laughs. I don't take this guy seriously. I'm watching for the tournament anyway. I just wanted his commentary.
Right now. So he's mounting up. He's going to get back in on this. And he's probably going to get in combat. I would expect him to get in combat before he's able to charge.
See, dude.
But he may have to go with an intercept.
Yeah, he
which is
intercepted.
exactly what we see. Intercept.
Yep.
No 5 seconds in unless I'm forced
And he pops wreck.
to by you and Cloudy.
So he's trying to tee off on him right now. Gets
Drain life.
charmed.
Well, if all you've seen is 5 seconds of him, what do you mean all he does is be negative?
He does sack the
J-Law tried to pummel.
That's a rather small amount of time to have an opinion of somebody.
Oh, bro, like you're not
he's
gonna
not
pummel a
sacked the
rank
pet
1
yet,
gladiator
but,
though.
He continues.
All right, there's
there
the
it is.
second
Okay,
one.
He did sack the pet.
Oh,
There
he
it is.
tried.
did sack the pet
J-Law
there.
really
And
tried
then
there.
He is absorbing, not allowing J-Law to generate any rage.
Oh,
not allowing
nope.
J-Law to generate any rage while
J-Law
is trying
Shit,
to...
aren't you usually at work right now?
J-Law Healthstone?
Pops Berserker Rage, stops
Or no?
fear, hamstring, continues to
impressive.
stick to him as
No, you work
much
earlier in the
as
day.
possible.
Snuts
This
at
is
full health
one of the
and
biggest
also
duels
using
of
a
the
T.
entire tourney. J-Law with an AGM.
Fearing.
Grandmaster Trinket, being able to
There
go
it
with some
is.
absorbs. We don't add some
This
absorbs
is
to
really
him.
bad. Oh,
Gets
he's
feared
with the
away.
Cloudy's on right now. The videos that Cloudy watched is him trash talking people's mogs. Well, I mean, some of them do suck.
Hardly taking
There it is.
any
Oh.
damage, avoiding everything he
Oh,
possibly can.
that's why he didn't do anything.
Dropping the sleep and disengaging.
Snuts used the first T of the tournament. He used 0 Ts yesterday to go 5-0. The first one expanded out of 3. Snuts would only pull the T
Only
out
works
if he
some
felt like he
nights
needed
these
to,
days?
so
Well, that's
J-Law
good.
is a really big opponent.
Working night sucks.
Good. Oh,
there's the
he put
magic
him off.
dust from Snuts to reset, and the magic dust from
That's
J-Law.
no funny
Oh, there's the
content to
next
make fun of
step.
others. Everybody
And
makes
then
fun of
that was also a
somebody.
nightfall prop.
Takes him out. That could be GG. We have another pet
there's a flash
sacrifice,
from
full
J-Law.
fear from J-Law.
A
J-Law's
fear
looking
as
like
well.
he might fall.
J-Law
Another
using a
health
potion.
Used. He's back up to 30%.
Snuts spamming
There's the
drain life.
coming out.
But don't get me wrong, I totally see why people
Wanding him down.
don't like this guy.
Drain life taking Snuts down.
Come on.
The Mithril Dragon
Come
League's not
on.
gonna be enough. J-Law falls and Snuts advances.
Used to work no nights when I was working weekends, but I had no day to myself.
What a duel.
You
Guys,
need to have those
What a
days to
duel.
yourself.
Dude,
That was a good
Snuts,
fight.
To be able to stand strong and just be getting
I don't think you guys
absolutely
understand
railed by
how good
J-Law
some of these
and
guys
not
are.
even skipping a beat. It
Bro,
just
speaking of beat, like what's
That's
my beats
nuts.
per minute right now? I'm freaking out over here. We need to talk to Zico.
It wasn't even
We need to
close.
talk. We need to get Zico in here and see how he's feeling.
I think we should. I think absolutely we should.
Like,
Let me
it
see
was
if,
not
let me get out
even
on the field
close.
there. Let me have a word with him.
Perfect.
Holy shit.
That last game, man.
It's close.
my
Comparatively,
breath.
not really.
I'm
He didn't use his
freaking out
second
over there, man.
his second shield.
So
He only used 1 T.
we have a live interview.
He hadn't
out
used
on
a
the
Healthstone.
field.
He had a
Looks
lot
like Esfon. Oh, he's actually going to go and talk
There
to the
he is.
competitors.
There he is.
Yes, hello. I'm out here on the field right now. Can you guys hear me? Zarya, can you hear me?
Yo,
I can hear you.
Oh, hey, we're here. How's it going, Zico?
hello. It's going well. That's
Sony.
fun. Wait, let me walk up to you there. I'm being a little
there
bit
he is,
shy
there he
here.
is.
Oh yeah. Don't be shy. Don't be shy, Zico. How do you feel?
I feel amazing. You know, we've had a great run so far. Had a couple of tough games, but overall it's been pretty smooth sailing.
Zico's dude.
Gotta
He's
be fighting off
nervous, dude.
against
He's moving
B,
back
you
and
know.
forth.
The
He's
man
nervous.
does have a 100% lose rate against me in tournaments, but anything can happen today, you know. So we'll see.
Wow. No, that's crazy. Now, if when this tournament started, if we were to
turn
tell
the
you
camera a bit?
who do you
Just a
expect to
little bit.
face in the tournament, is it Beam or Mez at Hunter? Who would you have said?
Oh, that's a tough one. It's a really tough one. I think Bean has a little bit more classic experience, but
He does.
Mez, he's been putting in the work too. I think I would
Yep.
have to go with Bean though. Yeah, he's just a little bit better, I would say, because of that
Wow.
experience.
So how are you afraid of this matchup coming up at all? Do you think Bean has an opportunity to take you out?
I mean, you can never count out Bean, but I feel like, yeah, you know, statistically speaking, it's not looking too good for him.
Ah, okay. Well, how about we talk to Bean right here? Bean,
Yeah.
go ahead and come on over here.
Oh my god. I love how
Bean, don't be
Zico.
shy.
Look how polite he is. He moves aside.
Oh, he's muted.
Bean, get your ass over here.
Dude, my boss.
Excuse me.
Like, hey, can I be
Trying to say I make fun of people?
Dude, there's no more like.
I think the way you make fun of people is very PG. So I guess technically not. You're just poking fun.
Buddy, all right? Like, just wait, bucko.
Like I don't like how you insinuate that I smoke too much.
Fucking blogs can't be CC'd ass, like motherfucking ass.
I smoke just the right amount. Thank you very much.
Oh, what did he say?
Yeah, it was bad.
Oh my god. That, you know, Bean, he talks a lot, but at the end of the day, he had the easiest bracket out of anyone here. So.
Oh, dude, no fucking warlocks in your bracket, motherfucking. I guess you're my bracket. Anyway, true. We love our bracket.
Yeah, we do love the bracket.
Don't be mean to the bracket. Sometimes you get lucky with the brackets. Don't be mean. You can be mean to the bracket another time, but today's Zico, I don't think you can be mean to the bracket because that bracket is doing not that you need it, but it's doing you some favors, isn't it?
It has been doing
Cloudy online right now.
Thus far, but like, you know, it could be better.
He's probably working, maybe.
It could be worse as well. Like, you know, my bracket's been good, but has it been
just simply
level good? You know,
why you smoke too much, rather than chance about smoking, not worried on it. No, see, this is what I'm talking about. I'm just poking fun. I'm just yanking your chain, Kala.
You heard it here.
I'm not offended or anything.
Those words exactly. Snuts does not deserve to be in this
Relax.
Exactly
there it is.
Lighten up. Let your hair down.
That's word for word what he said. So we'll see if he gets a chance to back
It's
it up
just that
later.
simple, guys.
And, you guys are about to face off right now. So, or here soon. Excuse me. Soon. You guys are. Is it right now or soon? Zarya, can you hear me in the studio?
I can hear you, as fan. It looks like we do have a Zico versus Bean.
I do like that shout out, though.
Coming up next. This is going to be a big one.
Excuse me.
Bean's pretty confident. So is Zico. We'll see how it unfolds.
All right. Well, back to you, Zarya. We'll see these guys on the battlefield.
Zico versus Bean.
Good luck to Bean. Good luck to Zico. Thanks for that interview. That was great.
Well,
Mage versus
really hard not to
Hunter
have
is,
people feel the way I do regularly, but I'm more to try to be funny about poking fun. I just like.
Is looking to escape.
I'll be honest, I can never tell
He's had a good run.
until after the fact when somebody doesn't like to be messed with.
Always the class that runs away.
And by then, sometimes it's too late.
The class that turtles it out.
Sure
and in this
is.
matchup, it's the
and then it gets awkward.
Mages are running in, and the Hunter's the one running away. And we have the Mage playing very aggressively. How's it out on the field, S-Fan? Is that crazy out there or what?
Being
man, it was
6K?
crazy in there,
Wait.
man.
Trying to work it as
So
far as
Bean
some dude
actually
try to be
has
funny
6K
poking at me,
now.
another girl being like, "Are you gonna take that?" Yeah, see that's totally
Yes,
different.
could it be Zico? Yes, sure. Went against Zico.
Like fucking with somebody in real life at their job is a lot different than making fun of somebody's outfit inside a video game.
We have
Oh,
Zico versus
shit,
Bean
here it
coming
comes.
up. What a great matchup. And man, it was great to
Alrighty,
get that
boys.
interview and hear their thoughts beforehand. Both players.
Like if somebody tells me
very
I'll suck at the
confident
game,
into this. Bean
I'm gonna take
has
that
lost to
personally,
Zico
and then I'm
in
gonna
the
fix it.
past.
But if they tell me my outfit
Other
looks
dueling
stupid, I'm
tournaments,
just
it
like,
sounds
you know, whatever,
but
dude.
in the past, there's been rules.
Yeah.
In this tournament, there's pretty much no rules. It's a Makara tournament, so anything will go.
The flag
and
is
Bean
down.
thinks that's his advantage. Bean's gonna have
We'll see
free
what's gonna
action
happen.
potions. Bean's gonna have
Bro, if
flasks
Bean
and
beats
other items
Zico-
that he normally wouldn't have access to.
We got going on for today?
Stressed out?
You playing some games? You streaming?
Because in a minute
Or
two
tonight?
from now, one of these
I guess
players
today's
is gonna
already
be
over.
dead on
We
the
just got
ground.
tonight left. I would love to get these dungeons going.
Playtime. Going
Yep.
to these characters roughly.
There's only if I said that I snapped, they're not going to know
it's
negative
all
people.
gonna-
Exactly.
There it is.
This is the best thing you
Over
can
to
do
the
is
title
just
shot.
ignore them.
Full
Poly.
sheet to start things off.
Starting
Play
shit
from
just
Zico.
escalates it, and
Opts to
nobody wants
detect
that.
magic,
Yep.
Trying to find the pet
But
instead.
good on
He
you
didn't
for
find the
ignoring
pet
that, dude.
himself.
Fuck
He was
that
gonna
guy.
kill the pet. He couldn't
Yep.
find
Floating
it, so he was
laundry and
gonna open up
packing?
on Bean without
What,
the
you
pet.
moving?
There's going to be a scatter trap in Bean. Looking for the reset.
There
Zico
it is.
instantly knows to block. Magic dust from Bean
Jesus.
after the block.
Oh, he
Magic
got the
dust
pet
will
out.
forsake
He
it
got
from
the
Zico.
pet out.
Zico
He got
blinks in. There's
Grayson.
the Viper Sting ticking. A lot of stuff happening. Magic dust to reply from Zico. Zico elixir of poisons the Viper
Trap.
Sting off. Goes back into range and the nets Bean. Very beautiful exchange from both players. But Bean though, short end of the stick. Big Frostbolt's coming in. Frostbite
Big
RNG going
numbers.
Zico's way. Big Frostbolt. Kona Cold connects. That's big
I'm actually
damage.
surprised
Zico's
Zico hasn't killed the
trying
pet.
to raise Bean to the finish. This
he's
is
gonna
exactly what he
trap
has
it.
to do.
Oh, okay, it was
There's the
lag.
second
How about
scatter
shit my
trap.
pants?
Zico's gonna have to block this
Oh,
one.
he had to use the
Looks like
helmet.
the trap resists. Bean sees it resisted. Uses the helmet
has to do the
instead as
helmet
the
instead.
backup CC. Incredibly incredibly played from both players. Bean probably swapping out their helm. There's the Viper Sting.
He's got the Viper Sting on
quite
him.
get rid of that because he's in the CC. There's the Elixir of Poison resist now. Zico's playing the max range very well, pushing into Bean, but he's going to have to close the gap. He's going to have to push in somehow, some way. Bean's pet is out in the middle of the field, getting slowed. Bean's pulling it back. Beans has the
what is all that self-heal?
Potentially Zico headbutts him into the Goblin Rocket Helm to close a 100-yard gap.
Is he going to kill the pet?
What an aggressive play by
Zico is killing Grayson.
CC Bean and tried to take out the pet.
There it is.
The pet out of the picture entirely.
Man,
one-on-one.
it is not looking good for Bean.
No pet, fist to cuffs. Let's see if he gets this.
No moving. Leave on Thursday for BlizzCon. Oh, you're going to BlizzCon? You're gonna live stream that?
Zico's rooted.
Or you just like going for a trip? That's nice that you're going to BlizzCon. That's super cool. I'm really curious what the announcement's gonna be. People think it's either gonna be Cataclysm Classic or Classic Plus. I don't know why they would release Classic since Wrath just came out.
Oh, Bean got lucky there. Bean got very lucky.
Tiny bit. I've been talking about it for months. Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't been paying attention.
He blocks the trap.
Zico, if Bean can make it one more DR, one more scatter trap, Bean will win this. Zico will have nothing left. The Viper Sting comes out, but Zico's there's the full poly and the Evocate. That's Zico's last defense. Bean, though, ticking every
Bean is doing
second
really well.
to that next scatter
Bean's
trap.
doing really
Zico
well.
has no cooldowns remaining. Bean doesn't look super
Announcements are always 6 to 9 months away minimum.
Still do another scatter trap here. That scatter trap can land. He can kite.
Will definitely be a retail expansion. You think so?
Bean can actually win this duel.
I don't know. I kind of feel like
wait until the last second on that.
Oh, there it is.
expansion might get on hold to give a little more attention to Classic.
Zico counterspelled the trap.
You can't trap. Well, counterspelled. So Zico pre-CS the scatter. That was an MLG play. Rank 1 play there. If he didn't do that, Zico might have lost. Now Bean needs to wait for the next trap. The chicken eating the trap. Zico playing out of his damn mind. This is insane to witness. We have the frostbite proc. Bean trinketing out. Zico is not letting him escape. There's the magic dust once again. Zico getting back in range.
But they've also announced more people coming back, like how they brought back Chris Metzen after Microsoft merger.
But doesn't want to blow it. Drinks just for a second.
They're definitely doing better than fucking Bungie right now.
Oh, it did.
After Sony bought Bungie, Bungie's having a huge layoff right now. That's so crazy to me.
He can blink into him. He's gonna root him. There it is. There's the frostbolt. He tried to get away. He really did.
A magic dust half DR comes out. Remember, magic dust shares DR with the trap.
Zico's already out of it.
Oh no, Bean won't be able to get away. I think Zico has done it. 20% life. Another flask has been used.
Arena Grandmaster.
16%. And Bean is gonna fall. Another
flask.
No,
Bean uses
Take that back. Went to Wikipedia yesterday at BlizzCon and read about all the announcements every 15 years expansion.
He's gonna get one more scatter, I think.
That's what I don't. They aren't going to pause for Classic there to play different target audiences. True, but
and I don't think there's anything Bean can do to get himself out of this.
At least as far as popularity goes, Classic is doing better than retail.
He goes and he's like, look, I'm just going to play it slow. I have the dust. Use it. Finish it off. What an amazing duel, man.
What the fuck?
That's probably my own opinion, but
what?
I don't know. I don't see nearly as many people excited about playing retail as they are about Classic.
Off of the counterspell.
Bro, what was that?
He won, I think.
Definitive turning point where it's like, boom.
Wow.
It is over. Immediately, full tilt. Zico was
holy shit.
Well, that's my only issue. Like, you can look up old information and basically guess what Blizzard is going to do next because they've been doing the same shit for like 10 years. I would like a shocking surprise.
Fuck, man.
As in, change the script. Don't be so cookie cutter anymore. If that is a fact, because there's a long concert in retail right now after BlizzCon.
I don't know
really
about that.
don't.
I'm not sure.
The counterspell made all.
I mean, I think there's a lull in content in retail.
Not one, but two of the scatter traps.
Like, I tried to play retail the other day, and as soon as I saw the Season 2 gearing system, I came right back to Wrath.
Counterspelling a scatter trap.
And then when the scatter trap was ice blocked, it was magic.
Gearing in retail isn't fun.
Forsaken from
What
Zico,
the
and then
fuck,
the rocket helm.
That is
and then
disgusting.
another CC break. It was just back and forth. It was like seeing the highest level chess match. It was so great.
Next patch is November 7th. I can't wait for the BlizzCon announcements. Well, either way it goes. I'm excited to see what they do, and if it turns out to be not exciting stuff, whatever.
Because like
I'll be playing Classic with Cloudy for a while.
Zico had 100% health too at the end of the fight.
We're here.
100%.
I don't think Classic's just for people who don't want new content. Like, Classic is new content for me. I wasn't around for... I didn't start playing until Legion. A little bit of Mists of Pandaria, but I didn't really start playing WoW until Legion. So everything before that, this is all new to me.
Warrior versus Warlock up next, and Esfan's going out there to speak with them live in person and kind of collect their thoughts.
I think Sony just.
Well, then you and I play for different reasons. Yeah, we probably play for different reasons.
Dicks this guy down.
There, I left my microphone on the.
Like he just completely.
Definitely play differently. I use a mouse. I started in Wrath at the tail end. That must be nice. I really wish I could have been there for the old days of WoW.
I'm good. So
Zico pre-mushroom the trap.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Dude, I tried to like half-heartedly smack talk because I got the vibe he was like a nice guy, and then he just started like complimenting me and just saying all kinds of stuff. Like I don't.
Wow.
We're just hanging out, honestly.
Mad Nox would do that. Mad Nox.
Yeah, me too.
How did you say those terrible things to Sony?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just born that way, I guess.
Wow, man, you can just hear the hate and vitriol in his voice. This is obviously going to be a very, very deep-seated personal match between Sony and Mad Nox.
Yep.
I don't think either of these guys like each other. I don't think either of these guys will ever like each other.
Nope.
What?
I hate this guy, man.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. This guy has been super respectful. He's a really good Warlock. We faced off in the qualifiers, and I'm excited to do it again.
Yeah, Sony was my only loss in the qualifiers, and now we're meeting again, so let's see.
Yep.
It's fun.
You ready, brother?
Ask Mad Nox if he learned anything from watching the duels today.
I'm hearing in the studio.
Are you serious? Why did that rogue need on that bell? Are you fucking kidding me?
From watching the duels today, Mad Nox.
Yes and no. I feel like it's really hard to do some of the tactics that other Warlocks try to do versus Warriors. Snuts is like really good mechanically, so he can pull it off. But yeah, it's hard.
But
it's
you're
hard.
better, right?
Yeah.
Significantly better. That's amazing. That's quite Mad Nox.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys back. We'll see you guys on the battle.
People need on gear because they're greedy. It's a rogue needing on intellect and spell power gear.
Great. This is such an exciting
Greed is one
matchup to
thing,
see, right? Once
but
again,
needing
it's
it
a big one. Warlock
for, like-
versus Warrior.
What?
Sony has played quite a bit of Warlocks. It sounds like these guys did face off in the qualifying rounds, and
He's not
Sony
even wearing it.
did win. See if we can see Sony take him out in a similar
I get it.
fashion. I was asking Mad Nox maybe if there was
Fuck,
anything
man,
he
these,
learned,
like-
'cause, you know, we have seen this duel go both ways. It does seem very difficult, and it seems like an uphill battle for Mad Nox. I know, Mad Nox, you can still hear me, can't you, buddy? Good luck on your duel, bro.
Thank you, man.
You're still hanging out in here. That's great. Good luck on your duel. In just a second, you can. I don't want to distract you in this upcoming duel, though. If you want to mute me, that'd be maybe advantageous. We have duel flag about to be dropped. Sony's full rage here, and looks like he's ready to go, man.
I think Sony wins this easy.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good one, man. Sony's this is a good matchup for the Warrior. This is the Warlock's worst matchup, actually, from what we've seen so far. And
Fuck that guy. Don't heal him. We have a good tank. He wasn't gonna die anyway.
With a target on the back of the Warlocks. So he said, "Look, if I've got everything down. If I can compete well against the Warlocks, then I'm going to be
Sony's gonna eat this guy's ass
tomorrow." So
Sony's about to eat his ass. There it is. There's the stun right there.
Charge into an arcane bomb. You've got the improved hamstring.
Wait, wasn't that an intercept? That was an intercept because it was a 3-second stun.
Right now, Mad Nox has got those absorb shields up, preventing Sony from building any rage. Getting feared out, getting separated from him. Berserker Rage to stop the
Mad Nox
fear.
is already half mana.
He's going to re-engage on him while he's getting dotted
Oh,
up.
look at that. Sony's fast.
Ticking. You have the corruption ticking.
Already moving this, okay.
Sony is
Report him. Okay, launch. I'll be back. Open my phone. Good luck. Nah, I'll just take it.
Sack fell down with the Void Walker to get even more of an absorb shield up, and as you can see, Sony is running dry right now. He's hardly generating any rage.
I don't know where's Sony going. What's he doing? Oh, he's gonna charge in.
Shield,
oh, he's got wreck up.
Expect to see
Sony's got wreck up.
Go in after
Let's go.
Fear.
Come on, Sony.
He will probably be using
bro. Put this kid in the dirt.
That pet again to get
rid of him.
He has almost no.
Get him out of here
already. Running drain lives. I would
send him back to Brill.
Sack the pet here soon.
Fear being casted from Mad Knox. Sony not gonna get faked here. Another Surfer Rage coming up preemptively.
Ooh, another bomb
for 5 seconds.
That's it. It's over. Sony wins.
Second sack coming through. As
Sony
you
wins. He hasn't.
Sony's gonna have difficulty building rage.
Oh no,
Sony's
gonna bandage
low, waiting for those dots to fall off. Maybe he's gonna be able to get a first aid or a bandage tick off here.
No,
Mad Knox though not.
No, even better. He ran out and he changed his entire Diamond Flash set.
Really well played.
He put up, bro. He activated phase 2. He did it again.
Life tap coming through.
He did it again.
The fake on the pummel from Mad
It's the
Knox.
flash
Very
set.
well played. But the
it's
over.
Over.
In, it might not matter.
How is he not on my line of sight? He's right in front of me.
Executed here from Sony, 21% shadow locked, and that's gonna seal the deal.
That's
Sony
just the way it goes
to the semifinals.
That is just the way it goes. Phase fucking 2.
Fear. He faked it and then tried it again.
Yeah,
Sony
you guys didn't see my
right
camera was in the way.
Fear.
But
huge.
Yeah.
Huge play. I mean, Sony's on fire right now, man. This is Sony's.
I really could have used that belt too. Fuck, bro.
Getting to come out and getting to perform. You know, we've talked about it before, but the Warriors have not really gotten to show how good they are. In previous tournaments and previous classic tournaments because of the rule
Sony
sets
versus
and not being able to
Zico.
use really the whole scope of the game.
Yep.
And you know Sony
versus
take advantage
Zico.
of every
We don't really,
inch of it that
oh
he can.
my God.
I mean, he's here for
Gordon
vengeance.
versus
English.
Hydra.
Show that, hey,
Dude, these are
going to
be nuts.
Okay, this guy's been a gladiator since he was about 12 years old.
Yeah.
So he definitely wants to show out and put on. So
true.
It's very, very exciting to see.
Next matchup Sony has is Zico. Mage versus Warrior. I mean, I can't wait to see it. We were talking to Sony yesterday
we know what's
going to
happen.
And it was
I think we know what's going to happen.
Situation where Sony was like, I think I could do it. I would love to see Sony show up against Zico, like a Mage versus Warrior
if
duel.
Sony beats Zico,
classically very Mage favored, but that's going to be for later. Right now, we have Gordon versus Hydra, and I do believe we have the pleasure of interviewing them as well beforehand. As fan, if you want to go back to the field and see what they have to say.
Yeah, we do. Let me
Here we go.
Let me go have a word with them.
Perfect. I know we're going to have a lot of great questions for them. Hydra, guys, he needs no introduction. One of the most decorated players of all time. Absolutely incredible Shadow Priest, and it's just a pleasure to get to watch him play. In Gordon, classic expert. He's done incredibly well in the qualifiers and up in this tournament so far. To you, S-Van.
Yeah, thank you, Zoryu. I'm here with Hydra right now. I'm here with Hydra, and
I
Gordon
can see
will be
that.
joining us shortly. Hydra, how do you feel about the tournament so far?
Awesome, man. Yes. My main goal was getting top priest, which we've done. So pressure's off a bit. I think we didn't waste our time. Pretty much never play Shadow, so yeah, doing alright.
I'm glad to hear that, man.
What?
You've never played Shadow. You're performing.
He just I've never played this, but you know.
So what made you decide to go Shadow Priest?
I tested all the specs, and Shadow made me the most moist.
Oh, there you go. It's
just
your
that
moist
simple.
meter was high. Yeah. Well, that's great to hear, man. That's usually how I determine what I want to do on any given day about anything.
Yeah.
So you're facing Gordon Ramsay. Did you hear what Gordon said like 20 minutes ago about you?
I just hope he doesn't start shouting at me mid-duel, man.
Yeah, he might. Gordon, what do you have to say for yourself?
In context of what? What's the context?
Oh, you said he was a great guy and you can't wait to duel him.
Oh yeah, he's the best, man. Look at him standing next to me. He is just looking like an absolute. You know, his wallet is looking mighty thick right now too. I'm not gonna lie.
True, he got $6,000.
Hydra,
Very
can you
true.
believe he would say that about you? That is so crazy.
Yeah, no, I'll take it.
I'm not gonna yell at him. Okay, I can't get banned. All right, guys. I'm not gonna pull a Gordon. All right.
Gordon,
we respect our competitors.
I wanna hear this. So did you go with like a Feral Resto hybrid build? What build are you running?
I am deep Feral because every other Druid build is so boring.
There we go.
That's it.
So going for the
Oh, he just goes in. He's like, yeah, I'm deep Feral because I want to go in.
Soda yesterday said deep Feral is stupid and nobody should ever play it. But here you are, deep into the Starforge Hardcore Mont Garage Finals. So how does that make you feel?
Well, just let me remind Soda that I beat him in a duel to qualify for the first ever CDL as Feral, all right? All right? Soda? No, I'm kidding.
Oh my God.
Think, though, for this
Get the clip.
Format, that Feral just is overall better just because of the rulings for like protection potions and whatnot.
Dude, the old CDL
kind of fit my niche already because I main Feral forever, so just wanted to roll with that and prove it wrong, or prove everyone wrong.
Playing to your strengths. So we got 2 different strategies coming up in this next matchup. Hydra trying a new build for the tournament.
By the way, CDL was why I wanted tips for OTK.
Gordon Ramsay, on the other hand,
because me, Esfand, and Rich tried to do it all ourselves, and Tips was able to solo that.
And winning some mirror matches and stuff.
That was the main reason. I was like, there's no way he did all this by himself, and he did.
We're excited to see what's going to happen next. And back to you, Zaryu, in the studio.
Great.
Yeah, Tips
that's
did
perfect.
CDL
I also
all
just wanted to congratulate Gordon.
Nuts.
I believe he is the top ranked druid in the tournament, and to Hydra for being the top ranked priest, which guarantees them each $6,250 of that remaining prize pool, which is pretty awesome to see. We have Warlock still battling out for that top Warlock spot. Madnox and Snuts, of course, still in the tournament, and it looks like Zico is that top mage. Big Sad is that top shaman, and we have a couple other spots that might have some tiebreakers or something like that we still have to see. But for some of these players, that is awesome, man, especially like Hydra was saying, you know, for a priest, it might just be the goal, not to win the tournament, but to come top priest. And Hydra's like, that's what I wanted to do. Maybe Hydra's goal was to never, you know, win the entire thing, but if he could be that top-rated priest, that's why he picked priest, and it looks like he did it. And so congrats to Gordon and to Hydra, and we're going to see these two behemoths battle it out here in just a second. Gordon with a full, deep, feral spec. Hydra with that Shadow Priest spec, and I think Hydra is being a bit humble. He says he's never played Shadow, but he is such a Priest legend that I know he could pick it up real quick, and Gordon with that familiarity with that Feral spec, it'll be really cool to see how it goes out.
I think Hydra's going to win.
Matchups,
I do.
Slaying these melee players.
What do you guys think? I think this is the biggest wild card.
He's so tanky.
Like, I knew how the first two were going to go. I don't know how this is going to go.
If I was Gordon, I might be a little scared here. You know what I mean? I might be a little scared if I was Gordon to just
you think
face
Gordon?
the mind flays of Hydra.
I do kind of want Gordon to win.
Absolutely.
Because it would just be nuts.
Yeah. Sorry, it took a little bit longer to come back. I was like dragging some sand into here.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we are back. Yeah, no, I think this is going to be really exciting to see. I mean, we're probably going to see more of. So what we saw earlier with that matchup was we saw the Shadow Priest trying really hard to stick to Druids, which was very difficult because
Gordon can't beat Zico though.
The Druids have so much mobility, and that's a weak point.
I think Gordon will go up against Snuts.
Blackout procs. Even if
Snuts
they
will beat
mind flay,
Gordon.
they're slowing you a little bit, but they're not. You're not moving while they are moving, and they're moving faster. So that percentage decrease isn't really that strong. Gordon's build is
SFMG
feral build.
Sorry, what was
he's
it?
going to want to engage on
SFMG is Starforge Mont Garage. Starforge Mont Garage.
I think what we're going to see here is going to be
that was just so everybody was in the competition
matchup that we've seen, and
we might
StarforgeSystems.com,
StarforgePC.com /Zach Rar.
With the last Shadow Priest matchup, where
the
you're
best
just standing
PCs
toe to toe and just spamming
the PC that I have that works is a Starforge. The one that I have that doesn't work isn't a Starforge.
What's going to happen, but it could be interesting to see.
Unironically,
it'll be a very different matchup.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and looking at these brackets, we're really getting there, man. We have the semi-finalists, Zico and Sony, and Gordon and Hydra, and Big Sad and Snuts are going to be battling it out for those final two spots in the semifinals.
I have to replace it.
After that, we see Zico versus Sony. The winner of that will advance to the grand finals, and then from there, we're going to have, you know, the winner of Gordon versus Hydra versus the winner versus Snuts and Big Sad also duke it out for the grand final spot. So we're really getting towards the end of today, and some of the best matches we've seen yet are about to happen.
All right.
Like we said, next up, it's going to be Feral Druid versus Shadow Priest, the top priest versus the top druid in the entire OTK Hardcore Makara tournament here today. And then next up, we have the Warlock versus Shaman matchup, and there are still two Warlocks fighting it out for that top Warlock spot.
I think Druid wins.
Some of these other ones we'll have to figure out exactly who's coming out on top. But here we have duelers moving into position here. Just to remind you all, this is a Makara tournament. What Makara means is you're dueling to the death. One of these players
I think Hydra wins. What do you guys think?
Momentarily here today.
I'm not sure,
Gordon and Hydra.
Like, I think this is the biggest wild card
into preparing and leveling these tunes and
this is the biggest wild card.
Warcraft, and one
because
of them
Gordon
will fall.
just deep dick the other guy.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I kind of want to see Gordon win.
Be a big duel.
But Hydra is an OG.
Very, very, very exciting to watch. And looks like we're getting started right here.
Nope, there it is. There's
Gordon's
the stun.
opening up on the Hydra. Pounce coming out.
Hydra
Goblin Rocket helmet from Hydra.
Him.
Probably go with the spam purges here. Make sure Gordon has absolutely 0 buffs to help out, you know, his duel here. Hydra after the spam purge.
Bro, he made him a little bit smaller.
Mana, but it's definitely worth the trade.
Man.
A full fear would be likely to come out here in a
Devouring
second.
Plague.
Looks like a Mithril Dragonling and
Yep, everything, bro. He's bringing everything out
of different pets
Gordon
here from Hydra.
beat.
Blackout procs, exactly what Hydra's looking for.
Bro,
Fear's still off of cooldown, and Mind Blast, Mind Flake combo connects.
Dude.
Gordon just taking so much damage.
Dude,
and the Shadow Reflector isn't going to stop as much as Gordon wanted it to.
Arcane Bomb, that's
wow.
really big.
No, this is exactly
that's huge.
What we mentioned we might
That's actually
see.
huge.
It's really just standing
that's so good
toe-to-toe.
for Gordon.
A lot of what we saw against the Warrior matchup for the
They're getting
Shadow
fucking deleted.
where Hydra is just able to tee off, man.
Oh my gosh, this looks so one-sided. Hydra standing his
ground. Is Gordon using a flash?
Just like he's done to all the Warriors, and Gordon's gonna meet the same
fate.
There
it is. There it is.
Gordon's too powerful.
Holy shit.
Bro. Finish him off. Hydra taking out all of the melee players with a single Mind Flake.
He just stands there.
Man, if I am any of these players,
just
I'm
stands
scared
there, bro.
to fight Hydra. I mean, he just stands
I told
his
you
ground
guys.
and just kills them. It didn't even. It looks so one-sided. So well played, man.
Yeah, that was
bro.
was
Hydra was a god at this game. Whenever this game wasn't classic,
happen, but
it was just World of Warcraft.
Exactly what we saw happen with the Warrior. So no,
I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, these guys. So Shadow Form actually has massive physical damage.
It shows,
reduction, even
by
though
the way,
cloth wearer, they have like something like 15% physical damage reduction when they're in Shadow Form. So
I think Gordon did amazing.
Any sort of physical class like that, they're just avoiding so much damage.
Gordon,
so
you did so well.
To stand tall there, and
he did
be able
amazing.
To take those hits and dish out a hell of a lot of damage.
Yep.
You know,
Gordon
Shadow
absolutely popped off. He did work.
You know, everybody knows it. Everybody said it for years. Shadow Priest melt phases in PvP, and we just saw it happen there against a very, very good Druid. The winner of $6,250.
Wow. Because he's a rank 1 priest, bro.
Gordon Ramsay is. So congrats to him for that. But unfortunately, his character has been slain today.
Next up, we have Big Sad versus Snuts. Snuts has been slaying everyone. He has not lost a single round yet. Same with Zico. Zico has not lost any rounds in the qualifiers. Snuts has not lost any rounds in the qualifiers. And it's going to be Snuts versus Big Sad coming up. Snuts just so well prepared.
I'm going to be honest.
Practiced for this. I would love to see
I
what
think
Big
this
Sad
is
going to
be a Snuts blowout.
I will say, Big Sad just took out Infestors. The Infestor being the last Warlock
this is going to be
eliminated.
A Snuts
so Big Sad
blowout.
does have practiced recently for killing Warlocks. So we'll see if
Big
he
Sad,
can
now,
that
if
same
Big
fate on
Sad,
Snuts.
dude, imagine if Big Sad wins
Snuts
it.
and Big Sad to talk to shortly here as well.
Okay, they're going to be joining us here very, very soon.
Here we go.
They're going to be joining us very soon. Again, so the guys we had that were undefeated going into today were Snuts, Zico, and
Sots.
Sony. Is that
Sots
right?
was also
undefeated.
undefeated.
Else was undefeated going into today?
And Sony.
I don't believe we did.
I think 4
And,
people.
Shadow Priest. Sots.
Oh, Sot was undefeated.
So
Oh,
it was
you're
4
right.
people.
Sot was also undefeated.
Sots got DQ'd pretty early.
So,
I guess he got some pretty good placement matches yesterday.
If you were undefeated going into today, this is a single elimination. So those guys who are still alive are still undefeated. So they have killed a lot of people. They have won a lot of duels. And I mean, like you said earlier in the day, Zoryu, these characters are going to have like a collection of ears whenever this tournament is done.
One player.
Sick. Yeah, one player. Sorry, excuse me. One player is going to have a collection of ears when this thing is done. So, yeah, it's very cool to see. Very cool to see.
And one player is going to walk away with this with how many years? Like how many rounds is there? 5 rounds plus the grand final. So one player is going to walk away with 6 years, and we'll see if we can use advanced technologies to talk to these players using some type of radio cell phone instead of going out to the field. If that's all right with you, Esfand.
Yeah, I mean, I can head back out there. So I just cleaned up in here, and I'm gonna go back out on the field. And I'll talk.
All right, S fans going back out on the field. We have Snuts here and Big Sad
here we
chatting
go.
with S fan here. Yeah, I'm excited for this next matchup.
Can you guys hear me over there?
Hello. Am I logging in?
No, I know you guys are shy and don't want to be on camera. But no, I'm just waving at you guys from here. We can just talk from a distance.
Sounds
good. How you
good.
guys doing? You guys ready for this duel?
Yeah, a little scared.
Oh, no, that's not what I heard earlier. I heard you say, man, Snuts is going to be a joke. I have practice against Warlocks, and Snuts is going to be so easy. Is that true?
Sort of. So I got to level 39 in the tournament, and I died, and I immediately renamed as Big Sad. But I usually go by EMCL, and so that's kind of where I'm at right now.
Nice, very good. Well, look,
I think I recognize that name.
Today. You have some practice against Warlock.
Yeah,
Snuts
do I recognize that name? I think I do.
Right, Snuts?
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
After I saw that last duel against the other Warlock, this is not going to be easy.
Snuts is terrified, and again, I know
Did
you
you
guys
see the
are
L
hiding
guy?
off camera right now, and you're shy. So please, if you guys are watching at home in the studio, please, show some respect to our competitors. They don't want to be on camera. They say they want to get in the shade. It's very hot out here in the sun. So
a friend of Nick's, actually, apparently.
I mean, what are you guys gonna do with your prize money if you guys win?
I'm gonna take Snuts to Vegas.
All right, Snuts, what are you gonna do?
I like the plan of that. I'll take EMCL to Vegas.
Hell yeah.
We'll hang
There
out.
it is.
We got a deal.
Well, great. So this is a little bit of collusion going on live. They're taking each other to Vegas. All right. So look, I'm going to let you guys stay in the shade and let you guys relax a little bit before your duel, and we'll go back out to the studio. Zoryu, back to you.
There it is first. No matter who wins this next duel, Snuts versus Big Sad, they're going to Vegas. It's going to be a good time, and Snuts is fighting for that top Warlock spot. I do believe if he makes it, then that means he gets the top Warlock, guaranteed, to meet Zico and Sony in the Grand Finals, and Hydra. Same with Big Sad. I think Big Sad is the top Shaman no matter what, so Big Sad might be able to make it to Vegas all on his own no matter what.
Yeah, Big Sad's getting $6,000.
Hydra is awaiting the
Good
victor
for
of
him.
these two.
Holy
We're
shit.
gonna get started here in just a second.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
And Warlock versus Shaman, another classic matchup. Players have logged in. Looks like that dual flag's about to be sent down as soon as these players get all buffed up.
Yeah, it should. This should be a great duel. This should be a really good one coming up. It's going to be very exciting. These guys are about to drop that Mock Garah flag. Snuts and Big Sad. A lot is on the line right here.
Here we go.
Lot is on the line.
Here we fucking go.
And they're about to get started here shortly.
Definitely.
Alrighty, gentlemen.
Snuts looking good. He has that weapon enchant, the Fell Hunter by his side. And look at all the corpses out all around him, man.
Snuts
it's a
is just dotting
battlefield
him
of
up.
blood. Duel has
Just
commenced.
dotting him
Big
up.
Sad running towards Snuts. Fear coming out. He's
Snuts is trying to bait a cast.
Shock, but Big Sad knows better. He's not going to get faked. He does get faked.
Oh,
there
it is. There it is. There it is.
Lands. No tremor.
Snuts dots him up.
Totem down. Snuts is
Gets a little
very
wand there.
happy with
Shaman
it.
and Warlock,
This
like it.
full fear. Big Sad.
Ooh, detective
40
visibility.
yards away, casting that ghost
Water
wolf
breathing,
to try
just
to
so he
close
doesn't
the
get his
gap. And
buffs cleared.
One of Snuts' strongest assets is his mindfulness when it comes to positioning. He is always using positioning to his advantage. He's pre-kiting.
Snuts is putting a lot of dots on him,
That's the
man.
difference between a professional or
Big
someone that's
Sad
good or
is like,
someone that's
bro,
great.
he's got those dots.
And Snuts
got
knows
those
this.
dots.
He's making sure that Shaman can never play, never get close to him. He's
True.
very careful on where on the map he's
look at
positioned.
that.
Tidal Charm into the full fear train mana combo coming out. Big Sad.
man,
getting feared right
drain
through
mana.
Snuts is going to have to get a
That was very
re-fear going off.
unfortunate
Big
for
Sad
Snuts.
landing a frost
Very
shock and a
unfortunate.
two-handed swing onto
Another
Snuts. It's the
fear.
first point of damage Big Sad has done,
Oh, shit.
here. From second fear comes out.
Snuts
Looks
fucked
like it
that up.
breaks. Might be that elemental trinket. 30-second fear immunity. The Big Sad
That was insane.
And 50% life.
Dude, he
I was
just
about to say,
barely
Snuts has done a
used
great
it.
job
That
of
was the
burning
Mithril
Big
insignia.
Sad's mana.
It's a blacksmithing
So, I mean,
only
he's really
item.
just kept him.
Snuts
he's
with
kept
the
him at bay,
tuber?
keeping his mana low. I mean, Snuts has played his resource
man.
management is just impeccable.
With the
dude.
reflect,
and Warlocks
Snuts with
more
the
than
fear,
probably any other class have the
interrupted him,
ability
I
to
think,
manipulate
maybe.
it.
Not
Big
quite.
Sad is trying to do whatever he can,
Big
but
Sad
he's
with the
completely
flask.
dry. He's low on health. He's
Ooh,
getting
puts him to
slept.
sleep.
And
He puts him to
Snuts
sleep, and Snuts just dots him up, man.
dropping the dots on him,
Snuts
sending
just
the Fell
dots him
Hunter.
up with
He
a
knows there's
Nightfall
no
proc.
chance.
Oh man,
Big Zed just
he
trying
wants
to
to just
chain
at least get
lightning
something
as he
out
goes
there.
down,
Oh
and
my
it's
goodness.
just not
I mean,
enough, and Snuts.
It is what it
Snuts
is.
the victor. Big Sad tries
Big
his
Sad,
best, but he is
guys. I think he really did do well. I do. I think he did great.
Survive the onslaught.
He did
of the
very
mana
well.
Drains, burning his mana down all the way, and then taking him out. So great job.
Snuts is a
by
god.
Snuts.
He is.
Great
Snuts
job
is
by
insane.
Big Sad. EMCL.
Wow.
Is what he normally goes by, but he named his
3
character Big
matches
Sad
left,
for,
gentlemen. The next one is going to be Sony and Zico.
A lot of big things just happened there. Snuts secured himself in the semifinals. It's top 4 time.
Oh my god.
It's really exciting. And not only that,
the final
but Snuts
4
secured
matches.
himself $6,250 by being the top-rated Warlock in today's tournament. As we take a look at the brackets, Mad Nox did not make it to the semis. Mad Nox is that second-place Warlock.
Sony.
Now, if I'm Mad Nox, I want Snuts to win. Right, because if Snuts wins, Mad Nox will be the top lock and get paid $62.50, and Snuts will take the 50. So Mad Nox is hoping Snuts wins right now.
Oh, that's
for
actually
big
a good point. Yeah, you're right.
But in the semifinals, we have Hydra versus Snuts. We have
Mad
Zico
Nox
versus
wins $6,000.
And the winner of each is going to be placed in that grand final spot for the grand prize of $50,000.
Now, one thing I want to confirm here, maybe one of the admins can help us out with this. But I'm pretty sure Big Sad was the top shaman in the tournament now at this point. So Big Sad does get the $62.50.
Big Sad. Big Sad's walking away with $6,000.
Big Sad goes home with $62.50 at this point, which is a
$6,200.
that's a big payout. You end up being the top of your class in this tournament. You're getting a massive payout. I mean, $6,200 is huge.
There's a big class difference,
the
right?
Place is just
and that's why we are having every top competitor of each class get a payout.
Top of your class gets $62.50.
Every single person who's top of their class gets a payout, no matter what.
Next up, we have Zico versus Sony, and we're gonna chat with them first, and then after we chat with them, we're gonna get to see that matchup. Zico versus Sony coming up soon, and Mage is traditionally favored in the Warrior, but there's a lot of different things happening here. One, it's not any Warrior, it's Sony, the top Warrior of this tournament. So no matter what, Sony's getting that $62.50. Once again, for that second place Warrior, you're hoping Sony wins, right, for that payday. And Sony has all the potions and all the buffs in the world. So like, Sony is as prepared as he can be, but so is Zico. And we've seen mages be taken out from warriors today. We've seen warriors take out hunters today for the sole reason of warriors being so tanky. We'll see if Zico can handle the tankiness of Sony, or if Sony will be able to surprise us all and take out Zico in that warrior versus mage. Very difficult matchup.
Yeah, huge. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're getting a water break. Players are taking a quick water break. So we're gonna take a quick break too, and that is going to be to tell you guys about OTKnetwork.com merch. If you guys want new merch is available. Here, I'm gonna show you guys this. I don't even know if these are still in stock, right? I don't even know. I'm out of ring. I don't even know if these are still in stock, but this hoodie is sick. We've got all kinds of new merch. OTKnetwork.com. If you guys want to get a nice cozy hoodie, a nice cozy crew neck. It's starting to get cold out there, so yeah. Beautiful, nice color, great quality. Very, very nice hoodie. OTKnetwork.com. New merch
I should have worn
now.
one of those hoodies.
Show us the feed.
Well, we should start selling these.
You get that on the green screen. Next.
Yeah, we really should do that.
OTK
I probably should have worn one for today, huh?
OTKVGA.com. Make your nominations now.
Yeah, do a
We're
little
doing
bit.
A community video game awards.
Me, Soda,
event,
and I think is Sear going to be there? I don't know if he is.
OTKVGA.com,
we're doing this.
and it's going to be on Soda Poppin's channel.
OTK Video Game Awards.
So there's going to be 4 big categories: general,
December
indie, genre, and then best of the best. And within those big categories, we have a ton
December
of different categories. Best mobile, best narrative, most addictive, game of the year, everything. So we want the nominations to come from the community.
Yep.
No, apparently those nominations end.
I just don't like me, Soda, and Sear record a video for it.
Midnight. Yeah, those nominations end tonight at midnight. So yeah, if you guys want to make your nominations,
nominate
make sure to do those now. And again, huge shout out to our title sponsor,
nominate King Kong
Systems.com.
Yeah, guys, nominate King Kong.
Check out StarForgeSystems.com. There's a Halloween sale going on right now as well. And there's new custom cases,
King
custom
Kong,
plate lights. You can get plate
Honkai
lights,
Star Rail.
just for your own PC at home. Right now, the that Lee case right there.
Got
You can see the new plate lights. You can get acrylics and stuff for that you can fit in. They look absolutely amazing.
What category?
And
all of them.
You know what else is going to be amazing is having us go out on the field.
Narratives,
and,
graphics, design, everything.
Zico right now.
Big bro.
All right, here it is. Let's see it. Look at all the skeletons.
Hello.
Hello.
Zico, how do you feel?
I'm feeling good. Feeling a little nervous. Yeah, it feels good, man, to be in the semis for sure. How do you feel?
Did you wake up today thinking that you were going to be here?
I thought it was a kind of a low percentage chance that I would have the run that I've had so far. A lot of it, depending on the bracket and just how I perform on the day. And so far, I feel like I've been lucky with the bracket for sure.
So really, you came out against all odds, and you've been able to compete and doing incredibly well. Doing incredibly well here today. Even in this horrible hot sand. I mean, it is hot out here. How have you been handling the heat?
Well, my parents are from Egypt, so I got that Egyptian blood in me. So the heat, it's not a problem. It's more about the cold. So I'm glad you guys picked this location.
Really?
It actually gives me kind of a bit of an edge, I think, over the other competitors.
Oh my god.
Oh, very good. Yeah, I'm the same way. That's why
Black Wizard.
Dipping my toes in the sand here a little bit, kind of
Swedish
getting
Egyptian
deep in here because it's just so comfortable. And yeah, you're going to be facing against Sony, and Sony's around here somewhere. Sony is coming in soon.
Yo,
oh, there he is.
Yo, Sony.
Sony, how do you feel about facing Zico right here?
Not good.
Honestly, I'm chilling. I'm like just
okay.
Zen. It's been so many huge matches and such a long tournament that I'm just like,
all right.
I'm excited to play. I'm excited for this exchange of. It's like just this exchange in this battle in this moment because like we have. I'm not on any drugs, by the way. I'm just vibing.
Not on any drugs.
No, it's just like it's really cool. Like I was thinking about it. I like, went into my backyard and put my bare feet in the grass and took a piss, and I was like, this has been such a cool day. It's like, when are we ever gonna have this moment again of like all these consumables, all these big names, Makarov battle to the death. And the fact that it's on Classic WoW, the game that I love and grew up with, and like we're all coming back to it. It's just. I mean, I'm sure you guys feel the same way. It's dope. I'm excited. I'm excited for this fight.
No, absolutely, man. I mean, this is something that like, I mean, we first started talking about doing this event, and when we heard about the hardcore servers being a thing, we're like, dude, we should do this. I mean, Tips obviously like, Tips was real bullish on it. I mean, he was like the Vince Carter, like he's trying to come back. He's like, man, I'm
Tips made this
like a CDL type thing again. I'm like, dude, I'm down.
He did,
but I want it to be an event where it's just. No holds barred. I said no rules at all at first. I was like, no rules. But then as we kind of started thinking about it and planning it some more, it's like, okay, well, we got to do a little thing here, a little thing there. And I think this has probably ended up being really the best dueling tournament that we've done in Classic WoW. And
100%.
Yeah, this is the biggest one we've ever done.
Yeah. So, no,
yeah,
you guys are having fun. I'm glad that the viewers hopefully are having fun. And
this is the peak.
It's been an absolute blast putting this thing on.
Yeah,
production has been killing it.
This is the biggest tournament I think we've ever done.
Volunteers, everyone.
So far.
100%. And I hope you guys take pride in the fact that you brought it full circle, right? Like you guys went off and did your own thing after 2019 Classic, but for Tips, like we all knew Tips as like the private server guy, right? He was the warrior. He put together CDL.
He was.
And you guys popped off with OTK and then coming in all the way full circle and putting $100,000 up for Classic WoW players out of all games. That's just sick, man. So shout out to you guys. Like this, you guys got some good minds and good hearts. It's dope shit.
I appreciate it, dude. I mean, you remember like back when we were doing like, you came on Classic Cast with us, on that one episode.
Did he? Oh yeah.
It was me, you, Tips, and Stay Safe, and we were talking about Classic Cast, and those were like the good old days. And like the thing is, like I think if you love Classic WoW, you will always love Classic WoW, regardless of what you're doing now, what you're doing tomorrow. I mean, there's always gonna be like, if I have a chance, like I think all of us feel this way. If you have a chance to like feed into the community and to give back and to be able to host something.
Oh yeah.
Like that's how all of us feel. So it was something really cool to be able to do, and I really do appreciate that. So
yeah,
So did you know what Zico said about you? He was talking mad shit. So
was he?
Oh, dude, mad shit, dude.
I can't help
Oh
myself.
my god.
Yeah. No, it's all good, bro.
Oh man, I can't believe the bad blood between these two guys is gonna be unbelievable today. I mean, this duel is this is gonna be one for the ages. It's Warrior versus Mage. Sony's got something to prove. He's like, look, everybody says Warriors stand no chance against the Mage, but I'm gonna be the guy. I'm gonna be the guy that stands up against the Mages, and not only that, I'm standing up against the Mage to beat the undefeated Zico, and Zico is ready for it. It's gonna be amazing.
I'm gonna be honest. I think Zico's gonna win.
Kill Zico. I'm gonna kill Zico today for all warriors around the world that have been getting kited for 20 years. All right, boys.
All right. Let's see it.
We'll see about
I'm ready.
Well, guys, you heard it here
Zico's
first.
just laughing.
Sony is going to be the first warrior to take out a mage in the history. He's going to be fighting for all warriors.
All right, let's
and
do
take
it.
down Zico. We'll see if that comes true or not. I know Zico is very well prepared for this up-and-coming match, and I myself can't wait for it, guys. This is
so excited.
This is the best of the best of the best. One of the best warriors ever to do it. One of the best mages to ever do it. Clash in a head-to-head warrior versus mage, but this time with no rules.
That's
right.
right.
You can FAP, free action potion. You can use flasks, consumables. No, hey man, get back here! You can use anything you want, all right? And it's gonna make it into a duel of the century. I can't wait to see this one, because like I said, normally mages have that advantage, but we've seen warriors do very well.
Yep.
Sony has that Tauren increasing its hitbox. Sony has every piece of gear you would want, every enchant you would want, every consumable you'd want, but same with Zico. So these guys are really going to put these two classes to the test and see with no rules.
Oh, there's another Druid here. Why didn't I notice that?
In this matchup that has normally been considered a very, very one-sided matchup from the start of time.
All right.
Oh, and here we go.
I am excited.
We have the dual flag.
I think
going down
Zico
here
is going to win.
Sony looking good in that
but
tier
we'll see
set.
what happens.
Zico has that human consumable on. Sony has that full rage, so I know he's probably like, come on, let's get the duel started. Come on. Zico is prepping up with buffs here, getting fully consumed up. And duel to the death flag.
Look at all the bodies.
Any second now.
All right.
Predictions, Esfand.
The funny thing is, like, everybody knew that it was going to come down to this.
I think that if there's anybody that's going to do this matchup right, it's going to be Zico.
If there's anybody that's going to do it right, it's going to be Sony, too.
This matchup right, it's
all right, it's down.
Yep.
So this is going to be a tough one, man. This
Let's see it.
This is going to be the big show.
And
I was just going to say, I think Zico is going to take this, but man,
he goes in with the chicken. Zico with the root.
Impending doom to break CC
Sony
right away.
stops
Sony
it.
Popping the trinket. Opponent cold to follow.
Oh,
Zico
he fears
kiting
it.
out. Fear comes out. Will of Forsaken to respond. Well played from both ends. Full polymorph does land. Sony was very low. It heals him back up. But Zico knows he needs the distance here. Frostbolt going off. Drinking back to full HP, or full mana rather, 86%.
Oh, a charge
on the heartbeat break.
That's
not what Zico was looking for.
That's actually huge for Sony.
Out. Sony breaking the Nova
there it is.
Zerker comes out as well.
Oh, he puts him to sleep.
A little preemptive though, because the magic
puts
does.
Him to sleep.
Sony now has to sit that sleep there from the magic does. Zico's going to get some distance from this. So the Frostbolt coming out. Heartbeat break not in Sony's favor this time.
Oh, it rooted him too. That's
lands,
bad.
Frostbite connects as well. Zico's happy about that. We have Sony
just blocks right out of it.
Insta ice block canceled. The Nova Kona Cold. Think the Kona Cold resisted. It was just a rank 1 though. Zico's fighting for control here. He's not fighting to kill Sony. He's fighting to not die. Rank 1 Frostbolt's coming out.
There it is. He's just keeping him
prepared for this. 5 stacks. So Winner's Chill pretty shortly. Fire Blast for a little bit of damage.
Oh, there it is. That was a big Frostball.
Sony's on a 75% life. He hasn't really connected quite yet.
Right out of it, bro.
I've
had a mage do that to me 1,000 times.
Distance. Another Frostbolt coming out. Zico popping the early major mana potion. I love it. Arcane. Let's see if Zico
it gets
avoid.
Zico. It hits him.
Very nicely aimed Arcane Bomb there from Sony.
Huge Arcane Bomb. Sony is trying to build some distance back.
Man.
I mean, he's definitely hurt right now.
Sony really tried.
Sony
tried to get away.
but Sony does have everything at his disposal to be able to come back on this and to be able to try and finish
he counterspelled him to stop the charge.
He did switch to battle stance. I think he was trying
the counterspell tech from Zico.
A charge, but unfortunately he was unable
Sony
to
using the T
into combat again. He does have a detect magic on him, and he is getting that winter shield.
There we go. There's the blink.
The charge gets blinked immediately afterwards, and Sony is feeling it right now.
Yep, there it is. Free action potion.
Sony is going to pull
Zico's
out all
probably
the
just going to
stops
start running.
able to follow up against Zico, and he pops the FAP right there. But then Zico does something we've seen him do before. He uses that rocket helm to try and wait out the time of the free action potion. The free action potion.
Oh, he's out. He's out.
Oh, heartbeat resist. Big heartbeat resist.
Hey, just puts
so he
him to
does
sleep
still have
again.
his FAP. However, Zico follows it up
just puts him
with
to
a
sleep
sleep
fuck
right
yeah,
afterwards,
dude.
and he ends up waiting out the entirety of the free action potion and follows it up almost immediately with a frostbolt.
There it is.
And Sony is back getting kited once more.
He's bringing in his skeleton
Just
as well.
Perfect timing from Zico. There's a net coming out. This could be the second ice block. Trinket instead and Renova.
Nope, not
Perfectly
the
played
second
there from
ice block.
Zico. He knows the timer on that. It's a combo.
Damn,
There's
there
a
it
Frost
is,
Nova,
man.
Kona Cold, Cold Snap, second Kona Cold Fire Blast. It all happened so fast we could barely see that. Huge burst from Zico, and Zico secures himself a spot in the grand finals today. What an incredible run from Zico. Well played to Sony as well. I mean, it's a hard matchup one way or another. Well played to Sony. Sony still gets the top warrior, but Zico, not only is he the top mage, but he is the grand finalist, the first grand finalist today. Look at Sony. Guys, these are Makaras. Every player that loses is dead.
Incredible. Look at that, dude. I mean, Sony did a phenomenal job in this tournament, man. He really did, and he deserves all the props. I mean, he was my dark horse pick, you know, not because of it being Sony at all, but it was because he plays warrior, and historically people count warriors out. And he played there right up until the semifinals, getting a chance to compete in the big grand finals, and he does go home with $6,250. He does go home with $6,250, and he deserves all the props in the world for preparing for this thing, coming out hot,
he was at
and
100% health at
performing
the end.
big time. Big time.
He was at 100% health.
That was awesome to see. So I guess mages do indeed beat warriors. no matter what. No matter what. Oh, man. It happens. What a fun duel to spectate as well. But looking at the bracket, next up, Hydra versus Snuts.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, if you're Hydra, I mean, you've made it to that top priest spot.
Wow.
It's really exciting. Hydra said that was his goal, and he succeeded
Fucking
in his goal.
mages, yeah.
Of course, you never want to stop fighting. And
didn't even use
Hydra's
the
up against
second
Snuts
block.
next, and Snuts, I mean, historically, Warlocks in this tournament are taking
Piercing
out
Howl?
every priest. We have not seen a single priest, I believe,
It doesn't
take
matter,
out a
man.
Warlock today. Just every priest
Also,
following
Sony
the Warlocks.
went
And
arms
it's not a
prop, right?
Warlock, it's Snuts.
That's
Having
what I
said
think he
that,
did. He probably
it's not
did
just
like
a priest either,
arms,
it's Hydra. If there's a
5-point
priest to
cruelty,
do
maybe?
it,
And then
could
prop.
be Hydra. I'm excited for this matchup. It seems to be Warlock
That's
favored.
what I think he did.
Oh, man. Who do you have for
Sony
it,
did.
Sven?
Man, I
Snuts
don't
versus
see how
Hydra?
Hydra pulls this one out.
Yeah.
Hydra's an unbelievable player, but
Hydra.
I feel like whenever you
Hydra is like a
whenever you have
wall.
guys playing at the highest level,
Dude,
right? Like
he is a
you're
wall.
Min-maxing, playing your class to 100%
I think Snuts
of
will
its
win, but
capacity
still.
like these guys will. It's going to be really hard to see a Shadow Priest beat a Warlock pulling out all the stops.
Yeah.
So it's going to be cool to see. It's going to be cool to see how it finishes up.
In
But
my opinion,
I think we're setting up.
I don't know
right
what
now
I'm
to
talking
see
about.
That Zico
Like at this high
Snuts
level, I
final.
really don't know
I mean,
because I don't know
hopefully,
everything they have.
I mean, I would.
I think
I'm
this
be
is going to be a
honest,
harder matchup for
I love
Snuts
Snuts.
than
The
Zico.
storyline of Hydra beating Snuts would be sick, but the storyline
I
of
think
Zico
Hydra will be
and
harder than
Snuts in the
Zico.
final is also sick. So, I mean, this has been
You don't think
an
so?
amazing
All
tournament
right.
so far. Everybody has done an amazing job. All the competitors. Everybody
Mage beats
working on the
Warlock?
production,
You
everybody on
think
the
Mage
back end, the
beats Warlock?
volunteers, the admins, running all those duels yesterday.
All
I mean,
right.
I couldn't even imagine how hard these guys were working to try and keep track of everything, keep that
True.
bracket updated.
Bro, like the people, like y'all
counting,
remember,
tallying
like this
every single
tournament's
thing.
been going on for like
And you
7
too, Zarya,
hours.
man. Like you have done an
Our production
absolutely
team has been
phenomenal
nuts.
job co-hosting this with me.
Yeah, Zaryu.
Unbelievable
Let's get some
play-by-play
W's
stuff,
in the
man.
chat for Zaryu.
You've been killing it. And I really appreciate you. being
Zaryu
here,
is a
man.
god.
Hey, back at you, man. This has
He's
been
done
such
so
a
well today.
great
And that's
treat to be able
too.
to just watch this. Like I said earlier today and yesterday, if I wasn't, a part of this event, I'd be right there watching it with you guys. There's nothing I'd rather do than watch a bunch of the best players to ever do it.
All right, here it is.
Get out in duels to the death. Doesn't get much better than that. And we have Snuts versus Hydra.
Yeah.
Just, man, both of these names.
All right.
We have known. I mean, I've known Snuts' name since I was probably 14, and same with Hydra. Watching their
17.
montages on Warcraft movies, watching their montages on YouTube, watching their streams, watching them in tournaments.
15 years ago.
And to see these two legends.
Here we go, guys.
Legends.
Hydra
get out
versus
today.
Snuts.
It's just such an absolute pleasure. Like we said, Snuts on the
right,
Warlock
here we
might have
go.
the slight
Snuts
advantage
running
there,
it
and
out.
the duel commences. Hydra getting some early purges off.
Okay.
Dots being shared and spread around. Snuts once again with the positioning he's known for, running away instantly, using that max range to his advantage against the Shadow Priest. Fell Hunter being called back.
Snuts puts him to sleep.
Magic Dust used, and Snuts wanting to slow down the duel.
He's probably keeping Hydra's mana low.
Right at it.
Yeah, I think that's.
sleep up.
Oh,
He's
bro.
going for the drain mana strat. We saw this earlier from the
man.
Warlocks. Draining mana is if you go toe to toe trying to drain each other's mana, it looks like it's not going to work out for the Shadow Priest, even though that's one of their strengths.
And I guess he put Curse of Elements on him.
Sustain is so high that
in
it's,
order
it's
to
not going to turn out well for them.
In order to stop resists.
Reducing his mana as much as possible, but now he's separating. Now he's running away, kiting him out a little bit, reapplying dots, putting that corruption back up. He's got that Curse of Elements on him as well, and going back out with the drain mana as soon as he gets in range.
Both players so experienced using the major mana potion within the first minute of the duel.
Yeah,
and,
they know.
You know, if you're tuning in today from home, you might be wondering, why would you use a mana pot when you're 80% mana? Well,
to use the
it
next
takes you
one.
to 100% mana and starts the cooldown on mana pots. You could use that second mana pot sooner. Both players did that
Snuts
within
is
the first
running
minute,
away.
and it just goes to show
Hydra's
how
at
experienced these two
70%
players
mana,
are. I must say, Hydra's holding his own.
Hydra's doing
72%
really well.
mana and still full life.
Hydra's
against
doing insanely
Snuts.
well.
We have not seen a Priest versus Warlock duel this close
Snuts
yet.
is at full
using
mana
his second
now.
T. That's Snuts' second T of the 3 for today.
We'll only have
That's
one
only
more.
one T remaining, and Snuts is fighting
Hydra
his
used
matchup
one
so
of his
close that
too.
he has to use that T. Hydra using the T of his own as well.
Magic
There's
Dust.
the Magic Dust coming out into Hydra once again here from Snuts, and man, this is looking
it
great
came
for
out.
Hydra. The early heartbeat break onto Hydra.
Bro.
Shadow Reflector from Snuts. Hydra stunning
Snuts
himself
Shadow Reflected?
with the Shadow Reflector reflect on the Mind Blast. He gets the proc. That's very big for
Oh
Snuts.
my god.
Huge for Snuts.
Dude,
And
Snuts
following up
reflected
that
the
fear with
Mind
another
Blast,
drain
and it
mana,
procced the
separating from
stun.
him, dotting him up,
Blackout
and just working
Reflect,
him
what the
down
fuck?
just like that. That Shadow Reflector
Hydra
was
with the
absolutely
flask.
massive. I mean, having
Hydra
that
has
blackout
distilled
proc on a Shadow-
wisdom
on a
flask up.
Shadow
That's
Reflector is
2,000 extra mana.
Insane RNG. And really, Snuts using really the thing that hurts Shadow Priest more than anything is movement, mobility, and using that strategy to his advantage, keeping him moving, not allowing him to just stand tall and be able to tee off. So there's a blackout proc on the Snuts
a death
right
coil
there,
into a
following it up
fear.
with a death coil, or returning it with a death coil again.
Dude.
Working that drain mana, draining his mana, getting his own mana back.
Snuts
not
is
losing
respecting
the mana
this shit.
battle, managing his resources.
Snuts is not going to make any
impeccably
fucking mistakes
against
here.
Hydra.
Hydra's doing a great job, but Snuts is pulling ahead in the long
look
game.
at-
The shields are starting to get purged from the Fell Hunter. The Fell Hunter starts to hurt after a while.
Hydra used a potion.
using another mana pot. He has nice
He's
and
gonna
healthy
have to
mana,
heal.
but
He's gonna
once
have
the
to fucking
Priest
heal.
drop Shadow Form to heal back up.
Yeah, he's gonna have to.
The beginning of the end, right? Because then you have to heal back up, use all your mana.
Man,
And he drops
there it is,
Shadow
there it
Form
is.
right there. He's using mana for renew.
Snuts
Maybe
is
he's going to
just
use
first
more
aiding.
mana for a heal, and Snuts taking his time to first aid. He pulls the pet back expertly to drop combat. That's for Snuts to swap gear sets out of combat. Snuts swapped trinkets there, and Shirley swapped helmets as well. Maybe even a belt swap.
Oh my god.
Big
Shadow
brain.
Reflector and Tidal Charm.
Jesus.
Maybe not.
Yep, there it is.
Snuts putting the pet back in.
He
Curse of
let the
Agony
pet stay in there.
connects. Same
Oh
with that
my
corruption,
god,
and
bro.
Hydra
Yep,
still not
space
back into
too.
Shadow Form. Hydra at 40% life, 50% mana.
Okay.
And now goes
Are you
back
just queuing
to
for
Shadow Form.
dungeons and
Hydra
waiting?
doesn't get to top himself back
I just got out of a
There's
dungeon.
another T. That's a second T from Hydra.
Dude.
Probably the third T for
Fear?
today. So I don't
Oh,
think
he got
Hydra's
it.
Any more Ts.
He
It's
got the
every
fear, bro.
consumable
He
used,
almost
but
didn't
hey,
get that.
Why not? You're in the
But yeah,
semifinals.
I'm just leveling right now.
You lose and you die, and your
That was an
character's
insane
deleted.
fucking
Every
risk.
single item in the bags
Because
should be used
Hydra
right
was
here.
about
You
to
want to
fear.
leave nothing on the table. You want to put everything out.
Why, should I be
in
doing
the
something else while I wait?
Snuts and Hydra
There
are
it is.
duking it
There's
out
the
for this
debuffs.
win.
Now Snuts is going to get feared.
I mean, this is something where they're going toe to toe, back and forth.
Whoa,
I'm
Hydra
very,
gets
very
the
surprised
silence?
at Hydra's ability to be able
there's
to
the
hang
fear.
on. I mean, obviously he's
Snuts
an
obviously
unbelievable
will the
player,
Forsakens it.
incredibly well known. But it seems
Fears
to be
Hydra
that
again.
he's on his last
he's
leg
off.
right now. He wills the fear.
He's mind flaying.
Going for the mind flay, just sending
Arcane
whatever
bomb.
he can. But
Arcane
this
bomb.
arcane bomb might be too much for him.
Bro,
the mana
Snuts.
drain into the silence. Let's see if
Ooh,
Snuts
that is
can
not
finish.
good.
Snuts is low mana, but
Dude.
he has the patience to not life tap, and finish him with the wand. Incredible.
Yep. We have our grand final.
There it is. There it is.
Oh my gosh. At
Big
the start of the day.
Just curious, start feeling nauseous from the Simon Smith circle before laundry, so I got a sandwich and came back in here. I'm sorry you're not feeling well.
We get to see it. This could not have been a better grand finals game to get to. Snuts versus
Holy How was your,
you can't script it better than this.
I know you took a break from WoW because of shitty people. How's your return to WoW been?
Versus Zico.
Congrats to Hydra on a very well-played job during this tournament.
Zico wins
Top
this.
Priest and Hydra, I mean, did a great, phenomenal job in that duel.
If Zico
it is
fucking
a very
wins
difficult
this.
matchup, and Hydra really fought to the end.
Yeah,
No way.
That was unbelievable, man.
No way
Zico
Zico wins this.
Coming out and I mean he had an unbelievable
Straw poll?
run. He normally
You
doesn't
guys can
play
vote in
Shadow
S
like he
Fans
said.
channel. I'll probably do like a
But
channel
he's a
point
big
vote there.
Also, hey, it was a strong word.
And, actually, we're gonna go
It's my
have
insecurity because if I have
I think
to
we're gonna have a word
be
with his spirit. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to
Here
find a
we
way to
go.
get out there.
like that title,
Yeah,
like
so
that
let's
guy
move
to stream, I get
move to the
discouraged
graveyard,
thinking
and
about it.
I think Hydra will be somewhere around there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that last duel is just an absolute
100% Zico
pleasure
wins.
to
Didn't
watch. I think
Hydra die a few times
momentarily
too?
we're gonna be able to find Hydra's
Hydra lost one game.
corpse here. There it is. To you in a second here, as fan. I think
Look at all the
we
dead
found him.
people.
Oh, we found him.
Yeah, no. I see what you're saying. I don't think anybody has to be like anybody to be a streamer.
Not
I
feeling
mean,
too
you
good,
like
bro.
I'm seeing that.
being yourself is like the whole part of it, I guess, isn't it?
I don't know. I think I might.
People
need
just
more
respond well to a guy like
exorcist.
this.
I mean, look, the way your skin's looking, we might need 2 extra.
Jump to our death, okay. It's been good. I had 4 people from streams.
I mean, it's a beard, bro. That's my stubble.
That's your stubble? I mean,
Yeah.
flesh looks like
From
it's
stream Sunday for Time Walk,
Yeah,
which is
yeah,
my
it was
dream, being
stubble
able to play with
once.
viewers and have fun. Facts.
Okay, well, how are you going to recover from this?
Roll a war.
I want to get to a point where it's easy for me to form groups for hard shit.
Maybe we'll
Just be like, hey, let's get the viewers in here and run some hard
Yeah,
shit.
man. Maybe the next one could be on EU. I think there's a lot of lads on EU that want to play, but they didn't want to contend with the US ping. Yeah, to be fair, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. So.
Shit.
Gracious.
I can get out to the EU
There was a parachute you could have gotten to jump down. Nobody ever uses it, so I just don't use it.
How'd you feel about your performance in the tournament?
He should be really
I was
proud.
Wallet was going to be
He
hard.
did so well.
I practiced a lot for it.
He did so
It
insanely
came down
well.
to RNG a little bit, but like he kited really well. Like he basically has to.
Yeah, same.
range,
At plus with views and then go up with time walking is good for a start.
If I
It
get
is.
fears on him, then I have a good shot.
Yeah, he only got one
I'm
fear.
glad you had a good time with it.
Resisted, and after that he just kited really well. So I basically need to get the blackout on the rank 1 pain spam to try and push him for the fear. But if he's good and CS is me, then I can't get a fit anyway. So it's a rough matchup.
No, absolutely. Well, you performed unbelievably all tournament. You really put it on. Like you said, you don't normally play Shadow, but you've been performing at an unbelievably high level, and I think EU is very proud of you. You know, you put on for the EU boys,
He did.
and you're going to be going home with $6,250.
I hope my boy Z can avenge me, man. I wanted to face him so bad in the final, dude. We were talking about it. I was like, he was like, if we meet in the final, it'd be like.
It's because Claudia didn't know.
So I was trying so hard for it.
Push
but
B,
yeah.
I believe it turns on the nameplates for enemies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
meant to be
yeah. I never use them.
Next time, when you go again.
Sounds good, man.
I keep only the most essential information on my screen.
That's Hydra.
Man, what a great guy, absolute legend, and that was just such an amazing duel. And man, speaking of European versus
Like you'll notice I don't have a bunch of
thing that I
numbers
just
jumping around my
realized
screen.
is once
It's because I don't need to see when I crit or when somebody else's crit. It's not information I need. All it does is clutter my screen.
That's right.
We have
When I told him, he was like, "Oh, so much better, really? Really? Because like he said,
once and for
he
all,
plays MMOs. How could he not know about nameplates like that?"
Question: NA versus EU. It's gonna be great. Zico versus Snuts coming up soon.
Yeah, I don't like those. Yeah, it's just too much.
This is for all the marbles.
Especially as a healer.
I think right before it, we're gonna
Like
take a look.
that is way too much numbers going out every second.
On this battlefield.
We might have to take a couple of minutes to make sure everybody's cooldowns come up. Just so you guys understand. Holy shit, man. Holy fucking shit.
I was kind of sad to learn that troll druid isn't a thing in Wrath of the Lich King, so I wasn't able to. I really like my troll druid on retail. I was really excited to play it in classic, and then I was and I found out Troll Druid isn't a thing in Classic, or Wrath of the Lich King Classic.
But lots of bodies, lots of dead bodies.
I have a fair shit on my screen already because I'm lazy to have hotkeys for mouse and stuff. Oh, so you're a clicker. No, wait, no, you can't be a clicker. You don't use a mouse.
Fighting for their share of $100,000.
For those who have died, we salute you.
The biggest prize pool in Classic WoW history.
Is it? I think it actually is. Yeah, you're right.
The utility spells feel a lot more effective in Classic than they do in Retail.
Is going to be the resting place for 63 contestants.
You know, Retail, you throw out a utility spell, you know, whatever, it helps. But like in Classic, it's just like, oh yeah, we need that. We need you to put that debuff out. 100% uptime.
So damn cool. And Zico versus Snuts. Couldn't have scripted a better ending. Like either way, it's gonna be Mage versus Warlock.
I like 4 to 6 action bars. It's all over.
A little maybe Warlock favored, but it's Zico. If any Mage can do
I don't think
it,
I've ever had more than 3.
Look at all these corpses, man.
Sony tried, man. He did.
That's a lot of action bars.
He did the best that a warrior could do.
Jay the Bard. I don't think Jay the Bard's gotten enough credit.
True. Yeah, this is Jay's song that he did for us.
This is his song. He wrote us a Mott Garage song.
Jay the Bard on Twitch.
Hopefully we'll get to be seeing Jay the Bard at BlizzCon.
Yep.
Friend of the show.
I've known Jay for like 5 years now.
He's been
6
on
years.
Loot Goblins and many things that we've done in the past. So huge shout out to Jay the Bard for this lovely.
He actually gave me this cup here. I've showed it before.
Is that a good bell? Give me a good bell. That's a ring? 5 intellect?
All the hours,
he gave it to me
every quest, every dungeon, every boar slain to level up. Look at those shoulders. It's just like, man,
3 expansions.
I was so excited for this tournament, man. All the professions, the Goblin Rocket Helms, they're all dead.
I met him at BlizzCon. He gave me his business card. I still have it.
And except
I have 3 hotkeys, 1 to 12, a shift 1 through 12, and control 1 to 12. I've tried doing the. I use shift 1 through 12 as well, but control 1 through 12. Well, I have a new keyboard. I have one of those smaller keyboard, the mini keyboards, so it's easier to hit control.
There's just something about it, man. That's just.
Maybe I should try using control more, but like before that, with my other keyboard, it's just like the keyboard's too big to be using control. I don't use my pinky that much. I use my. It's usually on shift. Thanks for the words earlier. I haven't felt good in 2 weeks. Hope to stop soon. Oh, did I say something nice? Doesn't sound like me.
I'm really excited to see what's going through these guys' heads.
But you're one of my favorites.
Yeah, maybe head out to the field and see if they're out there getting prepped for the duel.
So I like to make sure you're doing good.
I want to see specifically if Zico.
People's mental health is really important. I'd much prefer somebody to be okay in the head, as opposed to like if they're hurting, it's fine. But like if there's something in their head hurts, like
takes them down like 70% of his health.
I take mental shit very seriously.
Like
I'm actually.
Some, like, weird fucking bullshit.
I don't care for a lot of people, but like I really care for people's mental health. Mental well-being. So important to be in a good, positive space. Everything's better when your head is in a good place. Even if things aren't looking that good.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
I can hear you. What's up?
Hey.
What up? What up?
How's it going? These guys are real shy. They don't want to see each other before the wedding. So like they're standing off camera.
Oh my god.
So how do you guys feel? I mean, this is it. This is a big show. Whichever one of you guys wins.
You won't tell? Yeah, get it. I got a reputation to keep up. Yeah, keep it to yourself.
And the loser takes home nothing plus $62.50. How's that feel?
It's been a long time
7
coming.
stamina, intellect. I've not upgraded any of my fucking pieces in like 7 levels.
It's been a lot of banter, when I'm leveling. Snuts has been grinding, and
I still got good heals. Because I'm that guy. I haven't even lost that much mana.
Bro, go take some rest, man.
Saying that I've been trying to share just a tiny bit about getting the counseling, but it's exhausting lately. Yeah, I've tried counseling, therapy, all that bullshit. It's not my thing.
I don't think you need that. So it's been fun.
Mostly because I don't respect a lot of people's intelligence. There's very few people that I would trust to have an intelligent conversation with.
Even at the early age of level 1.
It's just like I feel weird talking to somebody about my problems who gets paid to talk to me about my problems. You know what I mean? It's nothing against them. It's just like I can't get past the fact that they're getting paid to do it, and I'm just like, do you really care?
It all comes down to this. Snuts, how does that make you feel?
All right.
Yeah, like Zico said, we've been back and forth for the last month now. I think both of us are just happy for this to be over.
Yeah, probably.
Like today for it to be the last day, because it's been on our minds a lot. Both of us put in a lot of work, and yeah, I'm happy I do get to play Zico one time this tournament.
Against Counselor, it's a different game, level of combo. The other counselors I've tried in the past.
What kind of storyline is
yeah, that's another thing I have with counseling and therapy. For some people it works. For some people it doesn't work, and then they find just the right person to talk to, and it's just so good. I have like 2 people that I know I could talk to about my problems and come away with
oh my god,
good food for thought to help me get through whatever's going on in my head.
Well, the way I see it, at best, Snuts gets his revenge, you know, after the last OTK tournament where,
true.
You know,
also had bad luck years ago with the 2 I went to the first time.
You know,
well, I am extremely sorry to hear that.
You know, losing to Snuts, many, you know,
gotta be careful with some of these people. You, yeah.
It's no shame if that happens, but I'm gonna try.
Okay. So, I mean, it's crazy that both you guys say that there won't be any hatred towards each other after this duel, because both of you guys sent me private messages telling me otherwise, but we can talk about that later.
I think if you're ever going to talk to somebody about your issues, you got to make it very clear that you are in a vulnerable state, and they understand that, and they're going to, I don't know, like, I feel like it's an extremely important skill to be able to really talk to somebody who's vulnerable.
We got one.
That is not easy to do effectively.
Snuts versus Zico. Yup. Peo is late. Yup. Like, almost all of these things.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Wow, Snuts loses is not checked off yet.
A bingo. That's amazing.
We got 2 of them even.
Very good. Very, very good.
Oh, that's great.
Well, let's fucking see it, boys. Let's go. I'm ready.
Can you believe the amount of drama that these guys have between each other? It's just it's second to none. I've never seen 2 guys be so just passive aggressive. I mean, you heard that whole thing, right?
Yeah, I mean, they sent me DMs too. Like, it's crazy. Like, the crap talk going in between these 2 guys, and like, they don't want to say it to each other's faces though.
Go push the big red button. Every time I do it, nothing happens. So stop doing it.
Instead, and whoever wins is, you know,
I used to not be able to resist hitting that button, and then nothing happens. So I was like, well, how am I hitting a big red button that doesn't do anything?
Sets it all to rest, puts it all to rest. It's going to settle the whole thing. So,
okay.
I mean, hopefully, you know, the things that were said to me.
I keep getting absolute trap. Let me see. 6 intellect, 6 spirit, 6 intellect. Increases spell power by 12. Leather, cloth, 60, 28.
But if anybody can beat them,
I don't really. How much spirit? How much mana am I going to lose? Let's see. 23, 44.
I think Zico is going to go for the pet.
Spirit's the same.
There are plays that could be made.
Hold on.
The Death Coil is one of the strongest cooldowns.
Oh, that's just mana regen. Never mind. Yeah, these gloves are better. 6 intellect, 6 intellect, plus spell power, 61, extra healing. Yeah, okay, those are better gloves.
Also Warlock, and 3 it actually deals damage.
7 intellect, 7 spirit. Let's see. Spell power by 12, 40, leather 79, but this one gives me spell power by 12. We're gonna keep this.
If we see a shadow reflector on the Death Coil,
the ring is trash.
Freak out. Like that,
So
those are
we're
the
good on
types of
that.
plays that need to come out from Zico to win this. We're gonna.
I've gotten these like 6 times. I need the fucking staff. Look at this. It's a level 22 staff. And I'm level 34. That's what I'm talking about.
The Feldom, so he doesn't get a second pet on that 0.2 second cast, and then re-CC Snuts for the remainder, and then Snuts is stuck without a pet. Like, we're gonna have to see miracles being made here from Zico. But if a miracle is gonna happen, I think Zico could perform
just
it.
in case.
If anybody can do it, it's Zico.
Sure. 845.
I'm very excited to see this. I mean, we're gonna. I think they're gonna pull out all the stops. I mean, you mentioned earlier the secret tech that Zico claims he has up his sleeve that. He did not tell us about.
I'm surprised you don't have like a Halloween party to go to today.
Getting ready for people's cooldowns.
I feel like you might be somebody who has some friends to do shit with on Halloween.
Pass. So I wish we had. I mean, really, I wish we had Quinn here.
All right, we got.
I mean, you want to talk about a masterclass? If we had Quinn here, it'd be great. But in the meantime, I'll go ahead and tell you guys more about.
So since our gear is lacking because we can't get good drops, let's try and boost our healing. That'll do 2%.
How convenient for us to talk about our sponsors.
You guys want to check out
that are our own companies.
Dragon, the Clouded Gates.
Isn't that convenient?
The other one that I'm drawing a blank on the name of.
That's so good.
We'll wait on the balance tree.
Wow.
Let's see what's down here.
How nice.
Of the budget.
Yeah, we'll just go to 6 on this one.
Something a little bit more affordable. If you're
and then let's go to Moonglade.
Starforge has everything. Whatever you want to get, it's right there for you. And yeah, so Blizzard Entertainment as well. Huge shout out to Blizzard for helping us put this thing on, for allowing us to put this thing on.
Yep, this is a huge Blizzard W.
Get this thing approved by them because it was such a big.
I almost considered going in for this tournament, but I've never played Classic, so I had no knowledge.
For handling the back end.
And I knew I could just so easily get beat by people who just have more knowledge about the game. So I was like, nah, maybe next one.
A crazy amount.
All kinds of different WoW guides. That's the place to go. So huge shout out to them as well. So that really helped make this tournament possible. Also, new merch, OTKnetwork.com, new merch. Just came out a little while ago. So there is still some merch left. Some things are sold out, but there's still plenty of merch left. If you guys want to check it out now, that's available. You guys can scan those QR codes and help us.
Training as a druid. Let's go. Give me Moonfire. Here we go. Starfire. Thorns. That'll be good. Ferocious Bites. Ravage. Track humanoid shows. Location on nearby home.
Absolutely. And like you just said, as fans,
Track to
this
the
tournament would not
time.
happen without
That is
the
a lot.
sponsors.
Rejuvenation finally got the rank 6.
Volunteers in the background.
Heals 380. That's good.
Have an easy job. We just get to watch the games and talk about them all day.
Level 36.
People like Tips out, pulling all-nighter after all-nighter.
Yeah, bro,
these
Tips has been farming.
These, you know, the players leveling up, and the viewers at home making it all possible.
Like,
so huge shout out to everyone
like
for making
everybody
this
else in the team.
We just, we get the best
rank
season
5,
Rockman's been doing camera stuff.
Some of the best
There's
tools
a lot
of
of
all time
names.
play out.
You guys will have a list at the end.
Let's see, rank 4, rank 5.
Yeah,
no, rank 6. So
it's
been a lot of people.
other spells over here.
Do we have an ETA?
Track humanoids.
Ooh, okay. So we got about a minute coming up, man. We got about a minute coming
rank 2, Shred, rank 2.
Quick predictions.
Rake, rank 2.
In the last 60 seconds, as fan. Who do you got?
It's hard for me to go against Nuts. I'm gonna say it's Nuts.
Oh man, I mean, so from day one, you guys asked me my predictions. I've been saying Snuts the whole time, so I can't say Snuts. But let me say this. All right, I can't not say Snuts, but let me say this. I would love Zico to win. Like,
I would too.
How cool would it be to see Zico on the mage take out Snuts?
True.
Oh, here we go.
Let's see what happens. We're just waiting for everybody's cooldowns. That's why. Oh shit!
Oh, here we are, boys.
Oh shit!
Here.
It's all kind of come down to this. We got Zico and Snuts
all right.
both fully best in slot out.
Here we
they
go.
Had the time, the preparation,
here
the
we
mindset to
go.
get into this tournament. They've made it here. Each player concurrently has 5 years. Nuts with 5 years.
Wow.
Zico with 5 years. The winner will have 6 and $50,000.
Look at that
Mage
gear.
versus Warlock here. We have the Arena Grandmaster and that Ice Reflector equipped from Snuts. Dual flag has been dropped, and we're about to get into the grand finals
boys.
today.
Let's fucking see it.
Absolutely, this thing is going to be massive. I cannot wait to see how this thing goes.
Imagine they draw. It's like a sapper that kills them both.
That would be insane. All right, there it is.
Oh my gosh.
We have the
Zico stuns him. Oh, Zico gets the stun out.
Option to follow Snuts, doing what he does best.
There it is.
Running away with that positioning. Zico
yep, who was here?
Has to chase him
Who
down.
was here, gentlemen?
In a super long duel. The Warlock is going to get more and more value. And
62 people
will die.
I wonder
if Zico's going to go for a pet kill strategy, or if he's just going to
try to just
kill
finals.
Snuts in a burn strategy. Fireball's being casted with.
Oh, he's going in as hard as he can.
It's a long cast time.
He goes in for the net.
Arcane explosions coming out, and Kona calls the pet.
He's got to kill the pet. He has to kill the pet.
Resto pot, which does share cooldown with other valuable potions.
Yeah, big resto pot right there.
He's going in on the pet.
Everything curses,
health
everything,
funneling the pet.
Curse magic,
bro,
everything.
if he gets a poly,
it's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. No. So hopefully it pans out. You know, go into decision to use that instead of using.
He stuns him. He's going to kill the pet now.
Yeah,
oh my
the,
god.
Goblin Rocket Helm from Zico. Zico's looking great so
Fire.
far. Still 2 blocks. Plenty of consumables. Flasks.
He was able to
teas,
interrupt.
Soda Snuts. There's the Death Coil. No block or reflect
Jesus.
on it. But there's still time. Ice block on the
Jesus,
fear.
Snuts is
Snuts
just
knows
there.
he has to get it done that
I feel
way.
like tournaments like this
Got it. He got
could
it.
help Blizzard get an idea
Now he's going to get another one.
That's pet number 1.
He won't need to do another
on balancing
one.
classes.
One more, but that's it.
Fell doming the second
He's
pet.
halfway there. Zico's into phase 2 now. Zico's in phase 2.
Worrying about a counter spell. So let's see. Zico is probably going to try and separate, and maybe he's going to try and kill this pet right here.
I think he will. Zico goes for 2 pet kills, and if Snuts isn't careful, that second pet will go down, and then the mage will
Zico's
have
running. Zico's
a
running.
chance in this, and that's exactly what you're talking about. If both pets die, the Warlock is a lot weaker. It's just hard sometimes to kill that second pet. Zico, if there's going to be someone to do it, it's going to be him. Another rank 1 Frostbolt lands. Snuts trying to devour those buffs off him with the pet
Devour
Dispel.
magic.
Zico getting the remove curse on himself as well.
Bro,
Health
that
and
tech.
mana have been pretty much equalized.
There
Zico
it
has
is.
1 block remaining. Snuts no Fell Dom left. There are tons of consumables though from
Fell
both
Domination's
ends,
a
and Snuts
15-minute
just
CD,
playing
by
the
the way.
max distance game like an absolute legend.
So Snuts is only going to get
Zico
one of them.
bridge the gap here, keeping him
Come
dotted
on.
up. Just 1 or 2 dots will do all the work Snuts needs. He does not need to overextend here.
Yeah, I mean, this is
There it is.
Like
There it is.
2 gladiators going at it, man. These guys
2 rank 1 gladiators.
It's beautiful, dude. They're doing the dance. They're going back and forth.
He's just waiting, dude. I think
hiding.
Zico could actually get
Snuts
this.
taking the pet in and out.
I actually think Zico could get this because he will eventually CC Snuts.
That is fake from Snuts there on the counter spell. The blanket might have resisted Snuts being able to successfully cast that fear. Although Zico's going out of the duel range, I wonder if he's going to make it back in. It's
Bro,
he's so
Snuts
far
takes
out.
it
Looks
off.
like he will make it back in. Polymorph being casted, drain mana.
Zico with the
from
bag.
Snuts, and this is not what you want to see from the side of Zico.
This is
Snuts
really
full
bad
full
for
mana.
Zico.
On the run. There's the mana
This
gem,
is
the cold
very
snap,
not
1 ice
good.
block remaining.
Dude, he had the
Zico
cold
definitely
snap?
on the back foot right now. Fell Hunter in hot
Jesus.
pursuit. Ice barrier up. Snuts pushing his advantage.
He's
the Fell
gotta
Hunter
kill that pet,
devours
right?
a spell. Unfortunately, not the ice barrier, but the ice barrier
Maybe
breaks
not, I don't
anyway.
know.
So much damage from Snuts. Second resto pot used here. It's going to dispel a magic ability every 5
Arcane
seconds.
lock,
Grabs the Nova. It's really well played from Snuts. The spell lock comes in and acts as a blanket silence
fear.
there on Zico for 3 seconds. The drain
Jesus,
mana
ice blocks
is
it.
ticking Zico lower and lower. And the last and final
He's
defensive
waiting.
cooldown from Zico has been used. That's the
Frostbolt.
second ice block.
There it is.
And keep in mind,
Ooh,
none of
Death
these
Coil
guys,
for an
neither of
interrupt.
these guys have lost a duel in the entire
Jesus.
tournament. They're
Ooh,
undefeated
Shadow
today,
Reflect.
obviously, but also in the qualifiers, they have not lost a single match. So this
Oh
is huge.
man,
Absolutely
Zico's getting
huge.
so low.
One of the
He's
things
getting
that
so
makes this
low.
matchup so
He
difficult.
was the
No!
No!
Snuts has done it! $50,000!
$50,000 fucking
Look at his
dollars.
face. Oh my gosh. he's
Congrats
so
to Snuts.
Congratulations to Snuts. We're going to
There
have to
it
grab
is.
him in here for an interview momentarily.
Wow.
What a moment. What a moment. That's incredible.
Holy fucking shit.
Well played to Zico as well. Still securing himself that spot
Holy
as the top
fucking shit.
mage. But just so well played here from both players. What a master class of a
Oh my
warlock
God.
from Snuts. The kites,
Oh
the
my
patience,
fucking
the
God.
Very
Feldoms.
nice.
It was just beautiful to see. Well
Wow.
played. Congratulations. And I think
Yo,
Ez fan's going to go
congrats
out
to
to the
Snuts.
field momentarily to
Zico
give
did what he could,
Snuts
man.
a congrats and a
But
quick
Warlocks
chat.
are on a different level.
Absolutely. I'm out here on the field right now. Do you have me? Can you hear me?
There it is. Number one Warlock in the world.
Yeah,
yep.
yeah, hello.
Hey, Snuts. How are you looking? I thought you were much taller.
I'm 5'5" king, man.
Oh,
There it is.
hell, dude, you're playing like a 7'5", just a bigger king. Congratulations, man! You have won $50,000 here in the OTK Stars.
Damn, I'm burning up. I'm gonna turn my AC up. I'll be right back.
There it is.
Tournament.
There it is,
biggest
boys.
prize pool in WoW history. How does that feel?
$50,000.
I'm in disbelief right now, man.
Snuts just won
a lot of emotions.
$50,000.
It's a long month, man. Very long month, bro.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, you got $50,000. I know you talked about Vegas. Is there anything else you want to do with this $50,000?
I might have to send a BlizzCon. I originally wasn't planning on it, but we'll see. We'll see how we feel. I'm definitely gonna need a break after this. After
Yeah, I
this
bet.
tournament.
Holy
So we'll
shit.
see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Absolutely, man. You've been grinding for 30 days straight. If you want to take a vacation, you want to go to BlizzCon, I think you absolutely deserve it.
There it is.
You've done an unbelievable job.
Yeah,
not
one
just
day
this
break.
month, but in the past. You're one of the most highly decorated players in the history of WoW. And to
also,
bring it full circle,
you know who else
doing
just
it
won?
for many
Mad
years
Nox.
in retail and all the later expansions, but also coming back.
Mad Nox just won $6,000.
That's got to feel special, doesn't it?
It feels great, man. And I want to say thank you to you guys for putting on the tournament. I mean, obviously, this was the biggest one of the biggest tournaments we've ever seen. And also on top of that, just shout out to all the competitors too. This has been a very long and draining month for all of us. So at the end of the day, I know it was just one person that won, but everyone put in the work, everyone put in the effort, and
there were a lot of people that put in a lot of work into this.
This was just an absolute insane month to grind and try to prepare for this tournament.
Absolutely, dude. I mean, this is something that you guys have done a phenomenal job getting ready for this thing. Just like you said, you've done a phenomenal job. Everybody on the back end. We've talked about production and how much work has gone in this. We have volunteers, people working on the back end as admins as well. I mean, Raider.io helping set up all the tournament stuff, all the bracket stuff.
Just getting 60. Yeah, not only did they have to get 60, but they had to also get all their gear and everything.
It takes everybody from
These are the
start to
best of the
finish.
best.
For me, like I'm super appreciative of you guys for competing. Of everybody who's put the sleepless nights in, getting this thing ready.
Yep, tips, the whole production team. OTK production did insane.
Congratulations to you.
All of the people you don't see, they're the reasons why you do see this.
And you're going to keep doing incredible in the future, man. I'm incredibly proud of you.
Production did incredible.
Hey, I'll see you at BlizzCon.
Hey, I'll see you there. Thank you again, guys. Thank you, and thank you to everyone that helped me out. And yes, like I said, man, shout out to all the competitors, every single one. GG's to everyone.
GG's. We're going back to you in the studios, are you?
I think we might also have a few questions here for Zico, but before we hop into that, I just want to say congrats to Zico for becoming that top-ranked mage player in second in the
still
tournament.
gets $6 grand.
Zico, I don't know if you can hear me from the desk. If not, we'll have to go back to Ez. Oh, you can.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Esfen might go talk to you there in person. He's going. Oh, that's great. If you can hear me, Zico, we're gonna shoot over.
I think
to
Zico
Esfan
knew
for a
going
quick
into
interview.
this, like he was definitely not the favorite one.
Zico, how are you feeling down there?
Well, you remember how we were talking about how it's too hot? That's definitely not the case anymore. It's kind of cold down here, bro.
Oh yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Look, you played phenomenal all day, bringing it all the way to the last second. I think the sun is going down. I think that's why you're feeling a little cold. I'm feeling a little cold too. My feet are kind of getting cold here, so I'm gonna put them in the sand. Maybe that'll help a little bit. So look, hey, unbelievable job. I know it sucks that losing never feels good, but you still go home with $6,000.
Yeah, he still wins $6,000.
Yeah, he still won.
Amazing.
Like
that's still a lot of money. It may not be the $50K, but
$6,000 for a month of grinding in a video game. Yeah, that's more than some people making their jobs. Like, come on.
You should be really
proud.
Don't beat yourself up too much.
Thank you so much for those words, Esfan. I appreciate that, and I feel like I had a pretty good run. Made a couple of mistakes in the last match, and when you fight somebody as good as Snuts and you're playing against a kind of a counter matchup as well, you can't afford to make a single mistake.
There it is.
So yeah, fair play to Snuts. Congrats on the win to
Went to a
him,
party Saturday and 2 weeks ago.
Massive thank you as well.
Oh well, good.
To you and Czar.
I'm glad somebody's out here going to parties.
Soda, I guess he was okay too. And just in general, the OTK.
I prefer not to be around people.
Putting this on, it's been an absolute blast to be doing this event with you guys. So thank you.
Tried partying a little bit in my youth. Not my thing. I'm spent, need to rest and fold laundry. Yeah, I feel you. It must be exhausting going to parties.
It happened without the competitors. Everybody. Even the people that didn't make it to 60.
I wonder if is Cloudy not playing today?
It helps a lot when you guys are the ones showing.
Oh, no. He said he's got to work today. I wonder what time he gets off.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's fucking. What time is it? His time? About 5 o'clock his time.
Exciting to be here. And,
remember I DM'd you about the party you were not reading about on stream?
When you make
That's
it,
right.
All the way to that
I meant like a Halloween thing, but I guess if there was a Halloween theme there, then I'm kind of sad I missed out.
So, shout out to all the competitors.
Some of those Halloween costumes,
It was fun, This was really a unique event because First of all, it's hardcore, so it was always like a little risky going into groups and doing things like that. And also working as a team with the people that you're going to be facing was really a unique experience. True. So I really loved this event.
Were there replays of match events?
It was. I'll send you my costumes for now on stream.
Yeah, it'll probably be on my
I will
YouTube,
save those pictures.
Just like whenever my editors get around.
For when I'm feeling cold and lonely.
Next year, hopefully, I'll be there.
Okay. Well, hey, we'll see you next year then. But until then, thanks a ton for joining us,
there's
man.
Zico. You can follow him right there in my chat.
To Zaryu in the studio.
Thank you too.
9-hour video. It wouldn't be the first.
Congratulations again to Zico.
Whatever.
Still placing number 1 for mages in the tournament. And I mean, same with like Hydra went into this thinking like, I want number 1 priest. And it might seem like, a loss or whatever. But dude, Zico got number 1 mage. That is awesome. And of course, congratulations to Snuts as that grand final champion, proving why Snuts is such a household name, proving why he is so good. If you guys don't remember, historically, 2019 CDL, Snuts won. 4 years later, Makara, OTK,
bro, so Tips has had this guy on a payroll for like 5 years.
I can't speak highly enough of Snuts. Such a good player.
Oh my
Congratulations to Snuts for taking home the 50,000. Incredibly well deserved. There's the winner. Guys, go check him out. He streams on Twitch. He has social media.
I'll put it as the background on my other monitor.
Just Google Snuts, Twitter Snuts, YouTube.
No, I'm just kidding.
Follow him absolutely everywhere. Go show the man some love. I mean, when
he got like a shit ton of subs after he won. Good for him. Look, he got 200 something subs in the span of like 5 minutes. Good for this guy.
Go show him some love. And man, he really did put in the time, the work, the energy, the effort to play Warlock to its absolute max level. And it showed today.
Yeah, you guys know how to go support all these guys, man. Go throw these guys follows. Make sure to go follow.
There it is, right there.
If you guys, make sure to go follow everybody, man.
There's a cooldown on the like click the button and like follow the person thing
for this whole thing.
And so
I'm super.
I like that second one a lot more.
Yeah. Also, Zaryu as well.
Yours is nice too. No, I'm just kidding.
Holy fuck.
That's very nice.
Zaryu went crazy.
Like everybody kind of does.
I didn't know how it was going to go.
And Tips is like,
Tips has been insane.
Tips
has been awake for 3 days.
Stream anymore, and he just only works on back end stuff. So
Tips has been awake for 3 days.
Kind of sad I missed out on this tournament. It sounds like a really fun grind. I don't think I've ever had something to grind. Like, I know these people grinded for a month straight. That's a lot of hours. I feel like I need that kind of grind in my life.
Huge.
The mask was this past Saturday. That was the first prize Steampunk.
You're the Manus fan. Honestly,
I like that costume.
Those interviews are hilarious. Zaryu, much props to you. We owe you one, man. You were amazing out there. And I'm just going to pop in real quick. I just want to give some shout outs to some special people that made this event possible. So I appreciate all the kind words. There were 30 people involved in putting this event together. We had a team of 30 behind the scenes, scouting out dueling locations, organizing, the competitors. We had 2,600 people register and play in this tournament. Only 130 made it to the qualifiers and 64 today with Snuts coming out on top. So shout out to everybody that participated.
That is extremely competitive. 100 people out of 2,000.
To this tournament.
So, holy shit.
No sevens for those, I guess.
I'm actually going to follow Snutsy. Check him out later.
Space,
I don't usually follow huge streamers.
Shout out these awesome dueling locations. Big shout out to him. Saren, Zulace, Prestige, and Lemmings in particular. The past couple of days we haven't slept just to make sure everything was as smooth and perfect as it could be.
It was a smooth tournament.
To the Raider IO team for setting up the entire registration process and the back end for this tournament. The Mythic Talent team that helped us coordinate both duels yesterday as well as helped us facilitate this whole thing.
It's William in the bowl.
Read this next DM out loud. Got you.
Who's been doing the camera work today and yesterday.
Don't make it too spicy. I'm going to turn off the stream.
Kondu and his team who set up the website, the bracket that you guys saw today as well as yesterday, and they made that awesome cinematic transition that you saw today, the super highly produced Makara
animation. I might have to turn off stream for a few minutes.
Bard for the awesome
or maybe like 30 seconds.
Shout out to him. Much love to Jay. He pulled that off in like 24 hours. It was amazing.
Jay is a god.
Shout out to Wowhead as well, who wrote a couple of articles about us. And of course, Blizzard for letting us put this event on.
Obviously, this was it's locked up in here now. You deleted it out. Deleting won't do you no good. It's in here now.
So big shout out to Blizzard. And if you guys enjoyed it, let us know. And BlizzCon's a couple of days. Maybe they'll let us do more. Who knows? And finally, sorry, one more. I'm so sorry I haven't taken so much time, but one more shout out to Lepin, who I totally fucked
The collar is a
today,
nice touch.
and I'm never gonna live this one down. But
Twitch.tv/Lapon,
he was the warrior that got
There
the
it is.
coward debuff.
Lapon.
Totally screwed him over today.
Make sure to give him
if
a
you
follow.
could go check out his Twitch channel, if we could have some mods, spam his Twitch channel in the chat. It's twitch.tv/Lepin.
My face hurts. Yep.
Please give him some love. He played awesome today. He was super brave going in that duel with Hydra with that coward debuff.
Very brave.
Just want to say thank you to him and thank you to all the competitors that competed and all the staff, everybody. Thank you so much. This was so awesome, and I'll shut up now.
Yeah, I think you know it's funny. I saw somebody when Lepin was going. I think somebody goes, "Oh, Lepin, that's the Twitter guy." So if you want to follow him on Twitter, it's Lepin DK. I always see his tweets in my For You. So I can follow his Twitter too. I had to double check. I was like, "Wait, is it Lepin or Lepin DK?" I was like, "No, DK on Twitter." So there you go. Yeah, no, it's very. I don't know. This has been great, man. So thank you guys for watching, man. Viewers, I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was I'm kind of like this has been like this whole thing has just been like
all right.
been on my mind.
I'm currently giving away one of my lungs.
Obviously we're organized.
I just lost it.
We got
coughing fits.
BlizzCon coming up, and I'm so. Like I think we all want it so bad, man. This Classic Plus.
Classic Plus,
like,
that's right.
That is
we're all
whoa.
so passionate about
Come
Classic
on.
WoW and
Classic Plus.
That's big brain.
I just hope that
I will definitely remember that.
Please.
I'm never gonna forget it. Actually,
every time somebody talks about it, it's like a progress bar, and like I'm just, please, like like. So we'll see what happens at BlizzCon. We know there's
Never
gonna be
say
some
never.
classic
We got
news, but
classic.
what it is, I don't know, man. I mean, we all love Classic WoW.
it's getting
want
hot in
Classic
here.
WoW to
Shit.
get the respect it
What are you doing to me,
deserves,
Kala?
and, it's been super cool to see that it's getting that. So I'm
Yep.
really,
This is
really
over
appreciative of everybody who's watching
200,000
the
live
stream
viewers.
and supportive of everything that we're doing. I mean, we're always
was
just trying to do
insane.
our best, and sometimes our best is good, and sometimes our best is really
Yeah,
good.
see,
So-
like
and sometimes
streams
our
for
best isn't so
retail
good,
don't get
so-
nowhere near 200,000
That's how it
people
goes,
watching.
man.
That's just how it goes. But no matter what, we're always just gonna try our best here. So we really appreciate all you guys, man, and everybody who's restreaming this, everybody who's watching this.
Hi.
Appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys.
That's
had
a
good
very
time.
nice
I had a good
Guys had
time.
watching
Yeah.
the show.
Did you guys
And,
have a good time? Was it a
yeah,
good event?
It's been great.
Did you guys
Sorry,
have
do you
fun?
anything else?
I want to say a final thank you to you, Esfan, for fun. You crushed it today too for having me on this whole event. It's just been such
Just the race to world first.
such a great time.
The
Thank you
interviews
to
and
Tips
everything.
for having me.
It was
I've
at
gotta say, this has probably been the
308,000.
highlight of my entire career. Like,
Wait,
today's been
really?
great. It's been really cool.
We
If
broke
you guys enjoyed the
300K.
stream, just follow. And yeah, thank you guys so much for having me. The whole OTK crew's
Oh
been
yeah,
great.
that's
All the
okay.
techies and
I,
the
Oh my
background's been
God.
great,
I'm at that
and,
point where
all the
my
staff,
short-term
the
memory
admins,
is
all
not
the
there.
users and the players.
I remember, yeah, the race to
So,
world
thank you guys
first.
for having
Yeah,
me.
that content does very well actually. Yeah, you're right.
Thanks for
Have hundreds of viewers.
You
Yeah.
absolutely killed it. I mean, I keep telling you this, but you absolutely killed it as play-by-play guy.
Zaryu is just, he's
That's
so
not my strength.
knowledgeable,
Play-by-play is not my
so
strength.
well-spoken. He did amazing.
I can watch something and I can decipher it, but you got the comms.
Bro,
dude.
he
You got
does
the
it,
right
and
point
he does
comms,
it in
man.
real
Like,
time.
You're so good at it. So I'm really appreciative of you coming on and being our play-by-play guy, dude.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what this world
Right.
buff business is about. I still have no idea what world buffs are.
I think that's it
Are they
for
like,
the tournament? I mean,
I
I was
think
just
we're
kinda
chilling.
like-
I don't know, big bosses out in the world that drop
I'll
a...
stick around. I'll hang out for a little bit tonight.
Why,
This
am I
went a little longer than
slurring?
I expected.
I have
You
it
guys
closed.
are ready to
I
go
don't
to-
just have it open
to
right here.
BlizzCon, so
Come on.
I'm not gonna be around for too much longer, but
So that's his
yeah,
doing?
we gotta
You're
do some
watching.
BlizzCon prep. I gotta get my
go
stuff
watching.
situated for it. But I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. I hope everybody enjoyed the show. That is it for the show.
You're being silly, yeah.
If you guys want to stick around, hang
Don't take me
out,
too seriously.
You're more than welcome to. If not, we'll
'Cause you were coughing, yeah.
We'll catch you guys next time. So thank you guys so much for watching the OTK Starforge Hardcore Mock Garage Tournament. Huge shout out to
Yeah, it was
everybody
fun.
involved.
I don't really watch for all the big names. I just like to... I like to watch high-level combat.
There it is, Joe.
Gives me a good shot of dopamine. Oh, they didn't show the bingo card. How much they filled out?
We fucking did it. And by we, I mean everybody else.
Your content.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's everybody else, by the way, that has put in extra work behind the scenes to make this event possible. You did it? Yeah, I showed up. I mean, hey, that's pretty good, right? I showed up. Good for me. How about that? Yep. Best WoW tournament I've seen watched by far. Great job. Thank you, man. We just keep trying to get better. Always keep trying to get better. Absolutely. Holy fucking shit, man. God damn. Oh, man.
You want to go on my DMs daily? I'm not worried about sharing with you. Yeah, I always, like, I don't want to make fun of whoever is in your DMs, but, like, I always thought it was weird to...
I don't even know what to say.
...blow up a woman's DMs. It's
that was
weird behavior to me.
Holy shit. Yeah, so the event had over 300,000 live viewers. That is a massive amount. Oh my god. For everybody who watched, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. I really, really, really appreciate it. Yeah, this has been incredible. And, you know, obviously, I mean, like everybody that competed and everything, like, it wouldn't have happened with, like, without anything, right? I mean, like, fuck, like, the production, like, Zaryu and S-Fan and everything. It's just, like, it's crazy that, like, there's, like, a certain... Like, you ever done something like this? Like, there's a certain massive wave of relief after it's done and it went well.
Yeah.
It's like...
It's very well for a first time doing a tournament like this. Very smooth.
And it was.
Trust me, about to say thanks, but it's crossed the line. Moving on, yeah.
So there it is, guys. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Had that feeling at the end of my wedding? Yeah, there you go, man. When are you playing music from? YouTube compilation? Yeah, it is. So. Holy fuck. Wow. Jesus. This actually has made me want to play classic WoW again.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you too, not crossing a line, the DM person. Yeah, I'm glad you're not talking about me.
I was 100% sure.
I enjoy these talks we have.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, now I'm like twice as sure as I was. Oh man, cool to see WoW at the top of Twitch. Yeah, I bet it was. Oh my god. Wow. I'm just tweet bingo later. Maybe I'm glad everybody was so positive and we didn't have anything like crazy happen. Sony came in third based on wins and losses. Oh right, because of Hydra. Yeah, because Hydra lost. Yeah, no, you're right. Sony actually did come in third. That's a very good point. Yeah, Sony was third. Yep, Sony was third.
I like this music.
True.
I'm still in queue for a fucking dungeon. That's crazy.
So the guy
13 minutes. I didn't even know I was still in queue for a dungeon.
Nuts, we weren't able to get him in because he was a bit late and it was like a problem. I know him, right? Because he's in my guild in like retail WoW. And he dueled Snuts. And he just sent me a screenshot in Discord. He said, I got my duel, and his character's dead. Yeah. That's about what I would have expected.
Are you going to swap to music or keep listening to this? I'm probably about to swap to music, yeah.
Contestants were fucking killing it? Yeah, they were. That was insane. Snuts dueled them on his stream? Yeah, there you go.
Like here in a minute.
Snuts DC during the duel too? Oh my god. Watch the clip, he turned off interface. I mean, Hollock is really good. Like, I mean, he's like a rank 1, but Snuts is also a warlock, and, you know, that's a whole different situation. But yeah, holy shit, man. Zaryu killed it? He sure did, didn't he? He sure did. Wow. I'll duel you to Makara. Yeah, right, Jibu, you're like level 60. I don't know, applause for Zico, though. Amazing player. Yeah. Also, like, you have to remember, Zico is EU. And because Zico's EU, the mage, the things that he has to do as a mage require such a high level of, like, precision that if he makes a mistake due to like latency, he could be fucked. So like, I think it's important to keep that in mind. Like, I don't think that anything would change.
Okay, let's do music. Why is Spotify never ready to pull up? Saltaphone also, yeah. I'm sorry, I was watching a streamer you don't like. I just was the best place for me to watch the tournament, honestly. I appreciate you, Carla. And not just because of Discord. It's okay, makes sense, yeah. I just don't like to put people in situations they aren't enjoying themselves, because I don't like it either. My music's not too loud, right? You can hear me. Last time I rewatched my stream, my mic was pretty loud. I'm still in queue, holy shit. It's 5 p.m. Okay, West Coast. I guess people are just now getting off work. Maybe it'll pick up in like 30 minutes. But damn, man. It was mean today, so not bad. No music is a good volume. Your voice is twice that, so my voice is too loud. That means I'm coughing really fucking loud. Or maybe I should just quit talking so loud. Maybe I should just have like put the mic like way the fuck over here. I'll just block him, to be honest. Ain't nobody need that bullshit in their life. Refresh queue. No, like the voice being louder. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I'll just restart the queue. Oh nope, there's 3 DPS. Okay, you almost fucked me just then. I about left just like that. All we need is a tank. We'll be fine. I can wait for this. That's still a fucking almost 20-minute queue. Nothing. I like it when it's hard for me to tell the difference with the voice and the music. Oh yeah, same. I want to be sure that I'm louder than the music, but like I don't want to be too loud. Like I want to be that perfect spot where you can jam with the music, but you can hear me perfectly. And I'm not good at testing my own audio, because I have no idea what, like, I fuck with the volume of my headset. I'm like, oh, that feels good, but it's probably louder because I have it turned all the way up on OBS. How's your health been? You been sleeping okay? Or sleeping better? That's cute. It's crazy, dog. Look at that. The Cloudy's Guild still has a fucking blank white tabard. I keep bringing it up, and nobody's changing the tabard. Just yesterday, hopefully, I'm worried to read your messages now, because like the past 2 days, you give me something you didn't want me to read on stream. Just yesterday, hopefully, a week after the trip has gone and my day job slows down, I'll be better. Well, like, I don't know. Doesn't every job pick up a little bit during the holiday seasons? And that's like literally right around the corner. Learn my lesson. I always have a whole line prior to saying it already because I don't. Okay, yeah, get it. Yeah. We don't need both of us getting crazy. I'm surprised you chose to chill on YouTube. I was so sure the kick stream looks better. Or maybe you just don't care. Do we all have range? Whoa, 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 whoa. Dude, 3 mages? I'm not gonna get any of these fucking gear drops, man. Fuck. Of course I'm in all caps. Not for me, audits for government are busy the month after the financial standard created, which is September 30th. Statements are due to Connor's November 5th, so our work ends. Yeah, okay, I can see why your job doesn't really get busy during the Christmas season. That must be nice. Whoa, 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 easy, buddy. Fucking Burger King has the worst ads. I'm not watching the video in detail, unlike this one, because if crash, plus I can tab out without losing the audience. Sure, yeah. It's funny how much, because like I don't know if you remember Carlo, he hangs out here sometimes. He said he couldn't really tell the difference between Kick and YouTube, and like even when I first started multi-streaming, I was like, there's quite a few differences at like as streaming platforms, and you just told me something new. But since I've started multi-streaming, my Kick crashes less. And my OBS actually has a higher bitrate. I don't know what that's. I don't know how that makes sense, but it, like as I look at the numbers, like I had a hard time being at 5,000 bitrate on Kick, and now that I'm streaming on YouTube and Kick, it's over 5,300 usually. Sometimes it'll go under 5,300, but like not really. 2, 2, 5, 4. We're gonna need those. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. All these fucking mages are gonna take every single gear drop, bro. That I can tab out. Yeah. And YouTube does crash less. Because of the long delay, it keeps it from crashing. You'd think they'd let the healer get some loot sometimes, man. Because the incoming feed on the Kick end is not great, and when you are pushing to restream, it's not your computer getting that drag. Yeah, it's just like it seems kind of backwards that streaming on multiple platforms, your computer does better streaming on multiple platforms instead of just one. That doesn't make sense to me, or at least it shouldn't. Well, need gear if you need it. Stop reading. Oh no, I'm clicking need. Yeah, I've been clicking need. You have me think I'm going crazy. Yeah, I'm clicking need for sure, but I keep getting all these groups with casters. Everybody needs the fucking Int Spirit ship. Because you're not streaming on multiple. Well, okay, yeah. So technically, I'm not streaming on multiple, but the fact that I am makes me think my computer should not be doing better than it was on just Kick. On Restream, they push exactly, yeah. It's semantics. I didn't misspeak. I meant what you said, but I'm still streaming on 2 platforms just through one. It just blows my mind that my computer performs better. Plus, isn't Restream supposed to have a watermark? But it never shows up on my stream. Or at least that's what I saw on the website. It looks like they put a watermark on there if you use it. I'm not throwing out my debuffs. I like cleanses on Classic a lot better too. Restream import and feed stuff is optimized better than Kick. 100%. Kick needs to fucking quit spending $30 million contracts and get back to the platform itself. I don't even care if they work on fucking discoverability or whatever. Like, just get the platform optimized. Everything else we can work on that later. Oh, he has a lot of health. Wow. Oh, that's right, because he has the fucking debuff. I'm healing a dude with a healing debuff. Maybe the watermark is on the VOD. I'm gonna have to check that. But I watch my VODs just to take notes, and I haven't noticed. I wasn't looking for it. It's not a huge watermark. It didn't look like, so maybe I just missed it. Either way, if I haven't noticed it, maybe nobody else had, nobody said anything about it. So maybe the stars just aligned. I mean, I need to start throwing my debuffs out, but this is all like trash mobs. That's a banger right there. I don't see one, so maybe exactly. Yeah, don't. Yeah. Don't tell nobody. Barely anything drops in this dungeon. What the fuck? How about we just do some damage? Let's get this over with. Yeah, see, like, I keep getting the shit I already got, bro. Like, I need the staff. I do need that. Oh, great. I was part of a teaching run. Alright, I need something to drink. I'm done. I'll be right back. Maybe it's a 30-day trial without the watermark. Maybe, but I don't remember. Like usually that you have to click the free trial thing. I just main account, signed in, put in my stream information and shit, and started streaming it. Maybe I'll move my camera if that day ever comes and the watermark shows up. Okay, so a hood looks kind of stupid on a Tauren. So get rid of the helm. Perfect. Just simple helm, get some extra stats because we can't get any fucking gear out of these dungeons. You sign in with the Twitch and authorize without reading? Probably. Actually, I think I logged in through Discord, but yeah. Why do I have somebody else's buff? Wait, by 6. All attributes by 8. What? By 7? By 5? Why is my buff not working properly?
Hey, there's the new guy. He moved into Sheila's apartment downstairs.
That's Danny? I keep seeing his Wi-Fi network. Full bars.
Hey, Danny, welcome to the building. Want to join? We're grilling. Yeah, sure. Sweet, sweet. Hey, just wondering, what's your mother's maiden name?
Wait, what? Don't listen to him, Danny. Anyway, what was the name of the street you grew up on?
Make your next move fast and easy with AT&T Fiber with All-Fi, and get a signal so strong everyone will notice, even your neighbors.
Limited availability, coverage may require.
Answer all these thinking questions. I'll never get folding done. Ah, you've made text to speech to text work before. Okay, Cloudy's on his phone. Fighting inside. Maybe it's because I'm outside of a dungeon. I don't know. We finna find out. I got a quest. As long as it's here, 9 minutes? Yeah, no, we'll wait. We'll go turn in this quest. That's an ugly shield. Get rid of that, man. I'll rank up in Orgrimmar. I want to figure that out. I'm vibing with this song so hard right now. That ring is trash, brother. Why did I do this quest? Silver bar, moss. I get 30 silver coins. I have this. I have a silver bar somewhere. Moss agate, that's the greenstone, right? Yep. Okay. So I just need a silver bar. Cool. Did you ever find a new place? What is the song to rank up with Orgrimmar? Yeah, it's not so easy as buying the Orgrimmar tabard in Classic. I don't know how to rank up with Orgrimmar Reputation. Doing a shit ton of dungeons hasn't boosted it either. Where was I gonna go? The bank, yeah. But no, I didn't find another playlist. Actually, I haven't looked since the last time we talked about it. I mean, there's still like, you know, 60 other songs in this playlist I haven't heard yet because I put it on random. I just need like a different flavor of music, you know what I mean? Yeah, I figured it might be quests inside the city. Give me reputation. Well, I just did one, so let's check. Okay, no, I just did a quest inside Orgrimmar. That one didn't give any reputation. So maybe that just ain't the right quest. We gotta go this way. Random and Spotify also bringing new songs not on the list. Why would it? Wait. Or no, shuffle. Enable smart shuffle for. Yeah, no. At least this says it's sharing or shuffling only what's inside. Have the rep showing in chat when you earn it. I don't know. I made a separate chat for party chat, so I didn't look in general. But I checked the number. It's the same number it was yesterday. I like this song too. Where was I going? The bank. I know I got a silver bar in here. I'm almost fucking... No, that's the guild bank. Smart Shuffle, I remember it being separate. I mean, as far as whenever I don't like a song, I just go to the playlist, and the playlist is always playing inside the playlist. Because I need that free music. Not getting no copyright strikes over here. Where's the regular bankers? Oh, that's right. People are always standing on them. I can't see them. All right, give me. There's silver bar. I knew it. So we needed moss agate, silver coins, and the silver bar, of which we have 1. I don't need 3. Oh, I was already in my bank though. I have to check my settings. Yeah, I don't know why in the world it would give me it would bring in songs from a different playlist. I wouldn't be using Spotify if it did that. My throat is so dry. Alright, where was this guy at? Somewhere over here? Yeah, there he is. That song's nice.
Hey, how you doing? I've seen exactly how this ends. Be good. Time is money, friend. Keep it real. Too close, afraid to lose again. Have a good one. Back to 17 when I was young and so naive, falling into love like such a fool. Yeah, I was dumb, but she was me. It broke my trust, and honestly, I never wanna feel that hurt again.
Finally, I forgot I had that staff. I just needed to level up. So we did upgrade a piece. That is a lot of intellect. Nice. 9 more intellect. Nice, nice, nice. I don't need crit strike, but that's fine. I just need the stats. It's crazy how many of these weapons and armor I recognize from retail that people still use. Because, like, I don't know, like, I guess the graphics on it still, like, keep up. Like, I still people use this stuff for transmog purposes in retail. Which is what I was getting at. A lot of the pieces people use for transmogs look like they came from Wrath. Push shuffle button a second time, it changes smart shuffle. I thought it was crazy because I kept hitting shuffle. So regular shuffle will bring in songs outside the playlist. That's so dumb. I didn't know what smart shuffle meant. I just clicked it instead. They have like 10 colors of that now? Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, this one. I like the red one. I like the red one a lot. Regular shuffle does not? Okay. Okay. Look at that intellect, bro. 165. I started at 50 intellect. Is that new gloves I'm wearing? It is new gloves I'm wearing. Smart shuffle brings in new songs. Here, I'll Discord you the pic. Smart shuffle recommendations. Does that not just mean songs that you hit the like button? Cause like the songs they're shuffling to are already inside. Like I have like 8 songs inside this playlist. But more like 10. Sorry, there's something in my throat. Shuffle recognition removed. Hold on. So But like, it's not gonna bring in non-DMCA music, is it? So I want to leave it on shuffle if I just want to stay inside this playlist. Dude, my throat, man. My correct. Regular shuffle will stay in the list. Okay, I'll just leave it on regular then. That's so annoying. I feel like I need footnotes to understand what all these fucking buttons do sometimes. That stuff looks so much better than the last one I had. Look at this piece of shit. What am I doing with this fucking... What is this? This weak ass pink toothpick moon staff. And then this. See, this... Wait, just put it on. This is what we want. Big old nature green crystal on the druid staff. This is what we want right here. Look at all these gems. I need to get rid of these gems. I do jewel crafting, get rid of some of that shit. I got all this for tailoring though. Look at this. These are all just coming from dungeons. Trying to explain it the other day. And I was not saying smart shuffle because I didn't know the difference. Exactly, yeah. I didn't know there was a difference. I'll just click smart because smart is good. Smart means good. So I clicked it. What are these long queues? Everybody should be off work by now. Let's go. I was getting new songs, so I just headed off for the DMC one to avoid that, but I get it now. Yeah, the only well, like I think so. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I dodged a bullet. I actually did have one of my streams on YouTube removed because of copyright, but I knew for sure that I was listening to copyrighted music during that stream, so I don't think it had anything to do with Spotify. There's something in my throat, I can't get it out. That's what she said. But no. This song is much better. It's not that loud, is it? Or maybe I'm just jamming right now and my ears are losing. Feeling like kick redeems because YouTube has sent me with stuff with his 15 seconds of songs. Wow, you're getting hit even with very small parts of songs. That's crazy. There's a few times I got hits that said they were copyrighted, but that the original creator was okay with it being used. So, like, why even bother calling it, like, why even hit me with that information if it doesn't matter? It stresses me out. This is why I want to hurry up and get geared. All these fucking people are looking for healers. There's fucking something to do every 5 seconds. That's the kind of shit I want to do. Look, there's 100% more people here. Get in the queue. This guy actually looks really cool. Okay, come on, Spotify. I need a banger. Stopped uploading VODs because I got busy in September for charity, then October with day job. It's the automated scanner, not you personally. Oh yeah. I just need one more from that dungeon. What is this queue, man?
Things in the past, but things are not looking good for Bungie right now. An article on Bloomberg recently posted by Jason Schreier, Sony's Bungie game unit cut 8% of staff after Destiny play wilted. 8%. It goes on to say that sales at the studio were running 45% below projections for year, and layoffs are part of a bigger revamp at Sony PlayStation units. Now, Bungie's decision to cut an estimated 100 jobs from its staff of about 1,200 followed dire management warnings earlier this month of a sharp drop in popularity of its flagship video game Destiny 2.
I wonder why that
2
is.
weeks ago, executives at the Sony-owned game developer told employees that revenue was running 45% below projections for the year, according to people who attended the meeting. Chief Executive Officer Pete Parsons pinned the big miss on weak player retention for Destiny 2, which has faced a poor reception since the release of its latest expansion, Lightfall. The next expansion, The Final Shape, was getting good, not great feedback, and management told those present that they planned to push back the release to June 2024 from February, according to the people who asked not to be
So they
identified
delayed it
because they
and
weren't
laid off
authorized to
people.
speak
There's probably
publicly.
going
The
to
additional
be another
time
delay.
would give developers a chance to improve the product. Now keep in mind, guys, this meeting happened 2 weeks ago, so this is after the reveal of The Final Shape, and a lot of us were wondering, had Bungie planned on pushing back The Final Shape during the reveal? And my thought process was no. You could definitely tell, like, the entire vibe of Bungie was that they were rounding the corner and putting the polish on that expansion. At least that's how I perceived it. Now, in the meantime, Parsons told staff that Bungie would be cutting costs, such as for travel, as well as implementing salary and hiring freezes. The people said everyone would have to work together to weather the storm, he said, leaving employees feeling determined to do whatever was needed to get revenue back up. But on Monday morning, the news got worse. Dozens of staffers woke up to mysterious 15-minute meetings that had been placed on their calendars, which they soon learned were part of a mass layoff. Bungie laid off around 8% of its employees, according to documentation reviewed by Bloomberg. Bungie didn't respond to requests for comment. Now, employees who were let go will receive at least 3 months of severance and 3 months of Bungie-paid Cobra health insurance, although other benefits such as expense reimbursement ended Monday, sending some staff racing to submit the receipts. Now, laid-off staffers will also receive prorated bonuses, although those were on a vesting schedule following Sony's Group's Corp's acquisition of Bungie in January 2022, and will lose any shares that weren't vested as of next month. Now, the layoffs are part of a larger money-saving initiative at Sony's PlayStation unit, which has also cut employees at studios such as Naughty Dog, Media Molecule, and San Mateo Office. TD Cohen analyst Doug Kreutz wrote in a report Monday that events over the last few days lead us to believe that PlayStation is undergoing a restructuring. Oh my God, I would imagine 8%? Now, PlayStation President Jim Ryan announced last month that he plans to resign, and many of the layoffs at Bungie affected the company's support departments such as community management and publishing. Remaining Bungie staff were informed that some of these areas will be outsourced moving forward. forward. Now, guys, this article is a big deal because it just gives us some context to what is happening at Bungie internally. We have been speculating. We even pulled Fallout into the stream yesterday and we speculated, but at the time it was purely speculation. The fact that revenue was running 45% below projections tells you how many pre-orders folks are not buying. They were probably expecting pre-orders to do much better. But if you remember, even though the reveal was hype and everyone was enjoying the final shape and seeing what's to come, you didn't have that luxury that Lightfall's reveal had. Everybody was hyped because of how good of an expansion the Witch Queen was. You didn't have to talk us into buying Lightfall. We just came off of a banger expansion, so of course we were gonna break out our wallets and get Lightfall. But since Lightfall launched, the reception was not good for that expansion. There were some good things that did come in Lightfall, but it was far from that Infinity War experience. Now, I can tell you right now, not only has revenue missed here, but I would say just my analysis of the community, lots of folks aren't really playing Destiny right now. You can even take a look at Google Trends and see, outside of course what's happening now, all the traffic revolving around Destiny 2 declining at levels we haven't seen for years. And you can imagine Sony looking at this after they put up $3.6 billion.
Our prices just got better on hundreds of items. From
they're probably like, yo, we made a terrible deal. This was a terrible investment. This is blowing up in our face. I do find it odd in this article, though, that Pete Parsons was rallying the troops, but then turned around and cut staff by 8%. Talk about putting a damper on morale. The other thing that I'm sitting there scratching my head about is that if you need to get an expansion out by February, why cut staff? And I know the staff positions they did cut don't really cut into the development cycle. So maybe these are truly positions Bungie felt they needed to trim. But missing 45% on revenue, that is certainly sending panic both through Bungie and through Sony. Now, a couple of tweets I want us to go over real quick. And this was actually posted by Paul earlier, just to kind of give us a little more context here. Starting with this first tweet. The layoff decisions came directly from Bungie management, not Sony. This is not about Sony replacing Bungie employees with their own people. Many employee benefits, though not health insurance, only last until the end of the month if you're let go. Laying people off on the 30th means a single additional day of coverage. Many employees had unvested shares as a result of the Sony purchase. These shares would be received based on staying with the company for a certain number of years following the sale. But those shares revert to Bungie if you leave, even if you're fired, which is what's happening now to many of those affected. Now, again, this is per a source that Paul pulled from, but this whole thing is extremely disturbing. This is screaming that Bungie is hurting for cash right now. They're going in mass consolidation mode to the point where they're trying to keep people from receiving their benefits or rolling over into November. And then when we talk about the unvested shares, my question is are the people that are getting laid off contractually, are they within that time frame? And are Bungie doing this to avoid having to issue shares? And then of course, how many people were actually technically laid off? How many were fired? Again, that last sentence, those shares revert to Bungie if you leave, even if you're fired. So everything in between. It sounds like whether you're laid off, fired, or quit, those shares go back to Bungie. If it so happens before the end of your contract period. If this is sounding messed up to you, it's because it is. Now, Paul continues, many Bungie employees that were fired found out in the morning when they were locked out of services, logins, emails access revoked, and others who instead found out in meetings were told not to tell team members themselves, as teams would be told by other means. Many employees were unable to say goodbye or exchange contacts. Many team managers were not told at all about who on their team was being laid off and only found out as it happened.
Wow.
This one's even more disturbing to me.
Holy
because
shit.
how do you know who you're letting go if the team managers themselves don't even know? As in, how does the higher ups at Bungie know who to choose if you were to go through on a merit-based system and say, all right, I need to eliminate the weakest link of every team? This seems like someone from accounting made this decision, as if a CFO went there and said, okay, listen, we're not just going to get rid of people based on merit. Instead, we're just going to go through and see where we could save the most money. All right, this person has this many benefits. They'll be able to claim this many shares. Let's terminate them. Guys, tell me if I'm getting this wrong. Please, I hope I am getting this wrong, because that is terrible. More so than that was the way in which it was conducted. From Zavala here, she posted this message up from a former Bungie employee. They said that this morning, my off day, I woke up to a text telling me to make my way to the office for an important meeting. When I got there, the news had already been broken. It was a nightmare. People were crying at their desks, packing stuff up, and I checked my email and got the unfortunate news. I wasn't even told in person. By the time I left my badge, everything had already been deactivated. I don't even know what I'm going to do at all. Now, if you're like Cross, this is only affecting junior level people. This has only affected people that have been at Bungie for a short duration. Guys, the Halo and Destiny 2 composer, Michael Salvatore, was also let go. Michael Secris, who wrote Deep Stone Lullaby, was also let go. These are not just people that are junior level. Veterans are being let go here. People that have been with the company for years.
That song is so good. There's no way.
Out to Paul, saying, "Hi, Paul. Thanks for reaching out to me and for your kind words. The last 24 hours have been crazy, and I'm still sorting through my feelings. Many of my good friends were also let go, and I feel awful for them. My heart goes out to everyone who lost their job yesterday. Regarding myself, the overwhelming feeling I have is one of gratitude. Beginning in 1997, Bungie provided me the opportunity to contribute music to some of the most amazing games ever made. I've been truly blessed to work with so many awesome, creative people over the years. I've learned so much from them, not only as a composer, but as a human being during
This is Amanda.
Come on.
Loves a lower price. And this is Fernando, who just had to click twice. CVS helps with your health and your wallet with 85% of scripts under $10. CVS Pharmacy.
Are you done? Are you finished?
Pretzel fanatics are freaking out. Give your taste buds a twist. We at pretzels.com freshly
my time there. One of the things I've always loved about being a part of the team was our willingness to take risk, which has always been a part of Bungie's DNA. And when we would fail, we wouldn't retreat, we'd reload. That is at the heart of what kept me engaged year after year through success and failure. I truly wish for the best for my friends who are still there, and I have no doubt that they will be able to right the ship. To the fans, please don't hate on them. Give them a chance to blow you away, like they've done.
He should have ripped them apart. Fuck Bungie.
Dude, what an absolute gentleman. I want to point out, though, the point he made right there. And when we would fail, we wouldn't retreat, we'd reload. Guys, I have seen some bad expansions come and go. Destiny 1 Vanilla had a rough launch, but it eventually got it right. Destiny 2 Vanilla was a very rough launch, and it took Forsaken to get it right. But we've had some weak expansions here and there, and some definite failures. And it's those moments that Bungie would reload, where they would have each other's back. When Activision came out and said that Forsaken underperformed, Bungie rallied together, and we as a community rallied behind them, thus resulting in them going solo. This right here is setting a new tone within Bungie's DNA. Call me naive, maybe this has been the tone for quite some time. Maybe that corporate tone has been here for years, and it's just taken me until now to see it. But I've seen Destiny almost die, and it's those moments that Bungie has brought us some of the best expansions ever. I'm okay with them pushing back the final shape to June, if that's what it takes to right the ship, if you will. I don't think any of us have a problem with waiting for the game to be the best it could possibly be, but just seeing how things are being managed. This is the most disturbing part of all of this. Having folks like DMG come out, who had previously left Bungie, and state the continued echoes of poor decisions made this feel avoidable. I don't know what's going on with the chain of command at Bungie, but it's clear that there is a problem. And if I was a betting man, I would actually say it starts at the top. Fellas and ladies, thank you all for coming and watching, and as always,
slap that like button like your mama told you right.
Alright, Kyle. My throat's starting to go out. I'm gonna lose my voice here in a couple minutes. And these queues are too long. So I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna come back tomorrow though. I appreciate you hanging out. I like these talks we have. I'll be looking at that Discord later. Wait, oh, sorry, I thought the mute was muted. Anyways, have a good night. You're my favorite.